Need new tips or new side quests. Not doing main. So I guess maybe come down here. I know something here, right? Who is it? Schlem, right? Isn't it? Innkeeper Schelm? Sells dodgy wares or buys dodgy wares? A good point, actually. Could sell something to her if she has wares. Right? It's not her at all.
Can I have a word?
Kirvetesalav. Sure.
I'll be with you.
Hiya. What do you want?
Was there something you wanted?
Maybe. Maybe not. We'll see. What's your name, pal?
Henry.
Henry.
Kvietoslav. Pleased to meet you.
Close.
Well, Henry, you can't read and write by any chance?
I can.
Little.
Brilliant. You're just the man I've been waiting for.
I can write my name and say my name. That's all. What do you need?
Really? What do you need?
Someone trustworthy who could help me write this business letter.
And you were just waiting in case one happened to walk past? Isn't there a scribe in Kuttenberg?
Of course there is. It's just that I don't trust the bugger. And his assistant, even worse. While you strike me as a trustworthy fella. What's more, I can tell at first glance you ain't local, so my trade secrets are of no use to you.
So you want me to write a letter for you and keep it hush-hush?
I couldn't have put it better myself.
How much are you going to pay me to keep my lips sealed?
What do I get for writing it?
A whole heap of coin, pal. It's really important for me.
What does that mean?
I don't mind giving you a groschen for every word.
Really? How long will the letter be?
Very long. There's a lot I need to say.
Okay, sure. I'm not quite sure how good at writing I am, and especially if they're long words. I mean, it doesn't look like there's much going on upstairs currently. Does there, Henry? Are you okay? What kind of letter is it?
What kind of letter is it, exactly?
Like I said, it's an important business letter. There's some matter I need to settle with this Kuttenberg burger.
Are you offering him something?
Aye. You could say that, actually. It's kind of like a business offer.
You said a lot of words without really saying much substance. But sure, money for words, why not?
All right. I'm certain we can work something out.
Seems easy.
Brilliant. But before we get started, could you take a look at this?
Shit.
Just to test you.
What's this supposed to be?
I was given this here parchment by one wandering student. He said it's a love poem.
How many miles you've wandered at such a grueling pace? Rest your feet, dear maiden. Sit here upon my face. That sounds more like bawdy verse than a love letter.
Is that what it says? Bugger. You know what? You can keep it.
Why, thank you.
But it's clear you can read, so let's get down to work.
The thing is, though, I tried doing a reading check before, and I really struggled to say the word Sigismund. So I don't quite know what words we do know and what words we don't. Where are we going to write it? Here?
Where are we going to write the letter? I can see neither parchment nor an inkwell here.
Oh no, we can't write it here. Too many curious ears round here.
Well then...
You have to go to Kuttenberg, in the northern part of town, known as the Miners' District. I have my office. Enter the city by that gate. Keep going straight until you pass the town hall. Keep the markets on your right. Go as far as the city wall, and there it is. The building may look a bit run down from outside, but don't worry about that. Go in, and my business partners will be waiting for you there.
Sounds like a dodgy guy, doesn't it? Sure. You're not coming with me.
Hold on. You're not coming with me?
I'm afraid I've got things to be doing. But don't worry. My partners know what to do, and they'll pay you.
Seems a bit fishy. You're not going to be there for me to write down what you want me to say. Can you tell me more about the letter?
Can't you tell me anything more about the letter?
Sus.
Nothing to tell. Like I said, I'm in a wrangle with this rich burger, and I need to get him to come to the table. And what better way than a nicely written letter?
Right, so I go to the city, and in the Miners' District, I find your office. Well, they'll dictate the letter to me and pay me.
That's right. There's one more thing, though. Tell them two in the office that justice is worth more than silver, so they know it's me what sent you.
You have a password? Why?
You know, when coin's at stake, you can't trust anyone. But that's enough chit-chat. Off you go, don't keep them waiting. And welcome to the world of Kuttenberg businessmen. Oh, well.
I don't trust this guy. What does he mean that honour is worth more than silver? He better not go back on his word and pay me, because I'm not honourable and I want my silver. Post-scriptum. I feel like this is a trap. Sending me into some dodgy house with these thugs. But then I guess why test me with the love poem? Fine. Right, is this the house here? It looks a bit dodged, doesn't it? Henry, do you remember what the saying is? Because I forgot. Something about being honour, being better than silver, right? This is where I got ganged up on by the Jewish guys. Is that who this is? Knock, knock. I can just waltz in. Hi.
Who are you? And what are you doing here, lad?
I'm Henry. I'm supposed to help you write a letter?
Oh, right. Kwiatoslav sent you, didn't he? And there's something you're supposed to tell us, though.
Oh. Yeah. Fuck. Justice. Justice.
Justice is worth more than silver?
Great. You know the password. Let's get down to it right away, shall we?
Is this all real? Right? We are actually writing.
All right. Let's get to it.
Okay.
Right. A nice, polite beginning. Greetings, Master Markhold.
Markhold.
I hope you are in good health and good spirits. And likewise, your wife.
I like your wife.
Mind his old woman. Is he even married? A prick like that would bully a woman to death. Write this. You fucking arsehole. Release them and pay up, or we'll fuck you up.
We can't be so brutal. We have to be more polite.
They have hostages?
Markhold is a merchant. He's all about coin. We need to, sell it to him.
He ain't no merchant. He's a murderer. Or do you think Thomas went off to see the world in his old age? He got rid of him when we started getting suspicious.
So? Thomas was a bastard anyway.
I'm just saying we have to stick it to Marco brutally, so he doesn't think we're afraid of him.
Bollocks. If we do that, he'll think there's no talking to us. We have to do it with a silver tongue.
Suit yourself. For all I care, you can just draw the fucking thing. It'll be shit anyway.
Well, do it like I said. So, dear Master Markhold, I hope this letter finds you in good spirits.
We'll get the pen out, Henry. Write it down. I'll make it sound more refined. I won't mince words. I'll write it exactly as you say it. I won't mince words. In other words, say it a bit more rough, right? Like what he was saying.
Don't mince words. You have to put it bluntly. You filthy of your. Prick up your ears and listen good.
I like it. Good start, Henry. What do you think, guys?
Done. Next.
We are writing to you about a serious matter concerning our deal.
That you fucked us over on, you cheating scum.
Would you please let me compose this letter?
All right, forget I spoke.
Now, where was I? I am writing to you in regards to a serious matter concerning our deal, which did not exactly go well.
Improve it. I guess it's the same options here, right? Less, right? Aggressively. Continue the tone of letter.
You tried to trick us last time. God help you if you try anything like that again, you bucket of shit.
Nice.
What's next?
Right. What was it I wanted?
To get to the point.
Why don't you get to the door and fuck off? If you keep sticking your nose in, we'll never get it written.
We'll never get it written if you don't get to the point. But suit yourself, I'll shut up.
So, it didn't end up well. We would like this. We expect from you some remedy that will lead to improving things for both sides. If you refuse, it will lead to some deep shit.
No, that was good.
Misfortune.
No, the deep shit was good. Like I said, keep on tone. I do actually want to know what the fuck he did to you, though. I'm curious. Can you tell me?
What did that fella actually do to you?
You'll find out. Sometime, maybe.
Write and it'll all become clear.
So cryptic.
I'm writing.
I am writing.
If you don't do what we want, we'll fuck you up so bad that your own mum won't recognise you.
Nice.
You embodiment of the stink from a latrine.
Yours sincerely,
Next.
Henry.
All right.
More?
Write this. Let our mates go free. Otherwise, we'll go to the powers that be, and they'll kick your arse for you, or your backside, or something polite.
Finally.
He's finally learning. Okay. I don't think these guys would go to the authorities.
Let our mates out of your shitty claws, or when we're finished with you, you'll wish Sigismund had put your arse on a spike and lit a fire under you.
See, he knows when to write Sigismund when he feels like it.
Why? Once they return to us safe and sound, we'll clear off, and you'll never see us again. And your secret will be safe.
Ha! You don't really believe he'll let us go just like that?
Why not? If we disappear, he'll be out of danger. Him and his silver.
He'll be safe as long as he kills us.
Shut up, you idiot.
You shut up, you fool.
What was that about Silver? Good question.
What was that about Silver?
Nothing.
Don't give me that. I heard you.
All right, tell him. It don't matter now anyway.
Us and Marco made a deal. We stole silver for him. He took it out of the region and flocked it and gave us a cut.
Except he never actually paid us, the bastard.
So we started to set aside a bit of everything we nicked. Selling raw silver here in the city ain't exactly safe, but you can manage if you do it little by little.
Except that fucker Marco got wind of it, took our mates captive, and won't let them go till we give it all back to him.
You didn't have to tell him that. What if he shits himself and scarpers?
Me?
Don't worry, he's a good lad. He'll help us and he'll be rewarded. Isn't that right?
Sure. Give me a big chunk of that silver.
Of course you're right. I'm in with you. Silver is lovely.
Lovely.
What do you want me to write then?
As soon as our mates come back safe and sound, we'll clear off and you'll never see us again.
Yeah, it's not really on tone with the rest of the letter, though, is it? I'll translate.
Once you let our mates go and we find out you didn't harm them in any way, you fucking sodomite, we'll clear off. And you won't have to worry about anyone fucking with you. You rancid cunt.
Nice. Done.
Maybe some polite parting.
Yeah, yours sincerely.
Go fuck yourself, shitbag.
We can't put that in the letter, surely. That's definitely not done.
Yep.
We'll do it politely. Yours trustingly in your wise decision, the Mining Brotherhood.
After all of that, sure, let's write a very polite sign-off. I'm going to write it even better.
With regards and trust in your wisdom, yours, the trustworthy men of the honest brotherhood of miners.
And Henry. Nice.
That's that. The letter is finished.
Great. Give it to me so I can seal it and have it delivered. We are grateful for your help.
You know what I mean to do it?
And we're sorry for what we have to do now.
What do you mean?
Can't we just leave it be?
He knows too much. What if he goes to the bailiff?
I'd be no good to him anyway. Does he know about our camp on Sukov Hill?
I do now.
Kurva.
You must be the
I should not have said
idiot
that.
in the region. There's no way we can let him go now.
Fuck. Yeah. Sorry, lad. You're out of luck, I'm sad to say.
I'm sitting here in full plate armor, guys. You really want to give it a go?
Why are you laughing? Have you gone mad?
You two want to kill me? Are you serious?
Thought it was a joke.
We've been breaking rocks all our life. They're a lot harder than a bloke in a bit of armour.
Bit.
But iron's harder than rock.
I've broken more chisels than you'd believe.
Besides, there's two of us and you don't look half as dangerous as Markov.
Well, how do you find out?
You're in for an
Henry, get up.
arse-kicking, you piece
Henry,
of shit.
hurry up, get up. Draw your sword. Nice.
So I'd pace.
GG. Good job, guys. I guess I'll deliver the letter for you and get silver for myself. What are we doing now? Also, camp on some hill. Which I'm guessing a PO has been added to my map, so I can't remember where that is. Anything here with you? Was this the letter? There's nothing on it. Right? What's the keys for? Any chest? No. Alright. What am I doing? Take the letter. I am taking the letter to the shaft owner. Sure. Alright. Why would I want to free his guys now, though? The guys are dead, but I still have the letter we wrote together. I should take it to Mark Oldwire. Who knows what will happen? They say he lives in a town hall quarter in a big house between two cobbler shops. Alright, fine. Fuck it. Let's just see what happens.
Can you help me out?
Let's get this guy's like right on the marketplace. This is like a professional guy who's doing a bit of dodgy silver hoarding, I guess.
Jesus Christ, be
Good boy. Tell me about
Cobbler, right in between two cobblers. Some? Knock knock. Henry's here. Am I allowed in? What's wrong?
business here.
I do. I have a letter. Whatever your name is, housemaid. Who's the homeowner? Someone more important, please. Bodyguards. I have a letter. I'm allowed here. Okay.
Stop right there. This is the house of Malkult of Looney. What do you want, fellow?
I was given a letter to deliver to your master.
Shut up.
A letter. All right, go on, but make it quick.
Oh, you want me to deliver it personally? Upstairs. Okay. Hello? Mark, hold. Oh, no. This way. Yo!
Pfui, wasch dich. Du siehst schrecklich aus.
Sprechen Sie English?
I'm looking for Master Markhold.
Das bin ich. What do you want? Spit it out, I have no time to waste.
This pair of bastards forced me to write a threatening letter to you.
We're just owning up to everything.
And when I refused, they tried to kill me.
Das ist schrecklich. It's enough to make you scared to go outside these days.
I know, right?
And that letter you told me about? Well, what was in it? What I mean is that I don't understand why anyone would want to blackmail ausgerechnet me.
That doesn't matter now, noble sir.
You playing dumb?
The two toe rags are already dead.
It doesn't matter, you say? Why did you come here then?
Oh, let's be rewarded.
I just wanted to let you know, if they wanted something from you, you don't have to worry about it anymore.
Aha. Schön.
And money.
Thanks. Here's a bit of coin in token of my gratitude and apology for those idiots dragging you into this nonsense. Take care.
Okay. Is that all? That's all. 100 Goshen. And I gave him the letter. Where's your silver, mate? Where's he keep your silver? Does he keep your silver in here? Like, this place is not allowed to be in, right? Bodyguards and all that. I reckon in the basement. Or the chest right fucking next to him. Try this one. I can hear plate armor walking around. Maybe the bodyguards. Quickly take that. Hello? Well, at least one's upstairs. I still have permission to be here, huh? Didn't they also say they were keeping people, like, captured? So, I would think that would be down here too. Hello? Nothing? Nothing. Shit. I mean, it's not my fault. Those guys tried to kill me, right? I was protecting myself. But I guess any potential silvers now been lost. They are looking for me. I guess they know I've got walkies. Okay, let's not go back that way then. Let's just follow the tunnels. Been down here before. At least part of them. Smuggler's storehouse. Okay. Great. More treasure down here. So many guys hide shit down here. Fuck me. Is this really any good? I'm still being searched for. I mean, it's all right if I really wanted to take a lot of crap. That's pretty good. Still only 70 Goshen. Sure, I'll take the golden chalice. Why not? Right, take valuables like that, Henry. Just shove in our pockets. Chest. Nice. Come on, give me some good stuff. Shave his snaps. Skill books. Some Goshen. Load of crap. Not really that great for a very hard chest. Someone's actually blowing the fucking horn on me, is it? It's gone from white to yellow, the looking for me thing. This is all shit too. Yeah, I'm now under arrest. Why? Why am I under arrest? Why am I under arrest? For what have I done that is an arrestable offence? That guy's like dobbed me in for something. Lying, right? Being all polite to my face, get rid of me, and then like say I did something bad. I did tell, but to be fair, I owned up to murdering 2 guys to him. Jesus Christ, these tunnels have got 3 different levels. Go down more. Oh, I know this place. That's where their treasure was. Actually, I still have that. I meant to find someone to give that to. Yeah, okay, go up. This is where like the tailor is, right? Or the scribe. Sure. If someone comes to arrest me, I'll just fucking blag my way out of it. It's not difficult. I mean, I'm interested to know what crime I'm wanted for, though. Right? Is it this way? Yeah. Yeah, I've been here. All right. Let's pick a head in for something to do, and then I guess I'll just get arrested on the way, right? And so let's find some new quest. I feel like by killing those guys, I've only got about half of what the hell's going on there. But I don't know what else I was meant to do with the line I went down. Like, there's obviously silver somewhere. I don't feel like those guys were lying. I feel like that guy was blagging to me, right? The guy who lives in between the cobblers. They said something about Rennick Hill. Do I know a camp above Rennick Hill? I don't know where Rennick Hill is. But I guess in the meantime, come here, right? There's nothing here.
God grant you health.
Good day. Wait, you know what? I might recognise your name. I have your items. These are the things I found downstairs.
You must be Master
Before.
Schindel. They sent me from the baths.
Well. I reckon they want me to cease with those complaints, eh?
What?
But I shall not. I will go to the town council tomorrow to complain against those thieves again. And I shall continue to go there until I get the justice due to me.
Actually, I came to give you back the things that were stolen.
Really? You have my arrest, Mo? And my astrolabe?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. I have some book and this astro thingy.
That's wonderful. You can't even imagine what a blow it would be for our civilization if something happened to Eresmo.
So I found these things down in the treasure from one of the quests. I can't remember. Right, I got given a tip. I think this is where I got like the map from the hangman guy. Right, the guy has been hanged outside, and it was like a smuggler's stash or something. And I got these two things, and it popped up saying it was for a quest, but I hadn't accepted any quest, so I guess that is what he's going on about. I have joined a quest sort of in the middle without the preamble or the context of what it's about. Just give me money. I don't care about if it's a loss for astrology or science or anything. Just give me groschen. Otherwise, I'm going to sell it myself.
At any rate, I am immensely grateful to you. Of course, I shall reward you.
How much?
Thank you. But there was also this volume of strange verses.
Oh, yes. One of my students who's from Kuttenberg gave me that. I think it's some kind of riddle. You can keep it. I don't really have time to traipse around town and look for...
Treasure?
Well, whatever it was he was trying to convey.
I don't remember that one. Well, how much did you give me? Astrolabe and some random book gone. I feel like the astrolabe was like 1,200 groschen. He hasn't told me how much he's given me. I'll be going, I guess. I don't care what those things mean.
Fine. I'll be going then.
Thank you. Till we meet again.
Oh, Memento, you only gave me 225 groschen. Yeah, look, activity completed, but I never started it to begin with. Henry, do it quickly. Henry, do it quickly. Henry, Rob. Why is it not coming up? Rob, Henry. Quick, before someone sees. Right, take whatever the fuck it is back. That thing, right? That's really expensive. I'll sell that myself. Give me 200 groschen for something that's 1,200 quid. You can keep the stupid book. That's too fucking fuck. It was 1,800 groschen. Even more than I thought. And he only gave me 200. Fucking anal piece of shit. Don't know why I'm taking that back. Okay. Perk. Point. Perk. Point. Perk. Point. In what? Thievery? And agility, wasn't it? If a guard searches you, 33% chance he won't find stolen items. I don't feel like any guard's going to ever search me ever again, so I just blag. Using a one-handed weapon, but I'm not doing that. If you're wanted for a crime, you gain bonuses. Sure. Get them right now. And agility is the main one, right? Yeah. Full damage, possibly. I keep snapping my ankles. Dodge, don't do that. Tensing is a fast sprinting. After falling, perfect dodge, no. Piercing damage of all melee weapons increased by 5. Piercing. I don't think I do piercing. Like slashing. Sword. I think it's piercing, isn't it? Slash, blunt, stab. No. Alright, take the full damage. Sure. Why not? Okay. South. Side quests. Probably get stopped. Make sure not to be searched for pockets, because now just stole something worth 1,800 groschen.
Of course he knows. He's the one.
Survival? Where? Walking? Is that 18? Is it? Is that 18? But I have, like, hardly any skills to choose from, really. Sure. Oh, it's like cooking and stuff, isn't it? Collecting herbs? No. No. Your arrows and bolts have better ballistic properties. Maybe. I've fired some recently. What's the other thing? If you hit your target in the chest, your shot will do a total of 25% more damage. Sure, because I'm only firing like 1 or 2. I'm not like Legolas, right? Just firing off a lot. Quick fire. Hello. Are you who I want? No. Oh, it's Katherine. Wait, you're aside for me? You want help?
You said you needed some help with something. What's going on?
Something's happened. Oh, a real mess. And I need help from someone reliable.
What is it?
When I was fishing around for information about Liechtenstein, I cast the net a bit too wide. And one of the servant girls I questioned was just found dead.
You think she was killed because of you?
I don't know. If I did, I wouldn't be asking you for help.
you want my help or not? Be a bit more polite. I'll help you, but not for nothing.
That sounds like someone could easily get hurt if they investigate this. So I hope I can expect more than gratitude if I help you.
You may very well get hurt. But as far as my gratitude is concerned, you don't need to worry.
That's just what I was afraid of.
Well, let's just say next time you're in a cell awaiting your death, you can be sure I'll come and save you again.
Fair.
All right, fine, I get it. You want money, you'll get it. I'll pay you.
Okay.
And I'm not going to beg you anymore. Satisfied?
Yeah. I kind of forgot you did save me from being tortured. But probably a bit rich to ask for money. Forget it. I'll help you without reward. No, I'm not going back on my word, no. I will take the reward if you promised me one. Tell me about it. What do you want me to do?
Satisfied. So, tell me about it.
I just hope I'll be satisfied with you too.
Don't worry. Who was this dead girl?
Her name was Alice. She was an ordinary, pretty girl.
Who the fuck is
She
Alice?
worked as a maid. I heard they found her all hacked up. Tossed somewhere by the town wall. Oh, folk in town are saying it was absolute slaughter. They took the body to the morgue by the St. Peter and St. Paul cemetery.
I'll go take a look at her. See if I can find anything.
I think that would be for the best. Though, I don't think it'll be a very pretty sight. You can ask the gravedigger for details. He'll know the most.
All right. When did you see her last? Well, I'm actually going to an investigation of how she was murdered. Okay. What was she looking into for you? What about your other girls? Do you think she overheard something deadly important? Why did you ask me for help? I feel like these are important, right? What's your alibi? For all I know, you did it.
When did you last see the girl?
Around a week ago?
Okay.
And did you notice anything suspicious about her?
Not at all. She was always cheerful, lively. She was looking forward to a dance. Though I'm afraid she won't be dancing ever again.
Doesn't sound like it, no. What was she looking into for you? Yeah, is it your fault?
What was Alice trying to find out for you?
She always brought me the freshest gossip overheard from her master. And lately, what the other maids in town were saying.
And did you learn anything important from her? Something someone would kill her for?
That's the thing. All she brought me was gossip. Who was cheating on who wasn't going to confession, those sorts of things. So you'll have to figure out the rest for yourself.
This is basically what the innkeepers do for me, right? Quest tipsters. What about your other girls? I assume they're fine. Who cares? So do you think she ever heard something of deadly importance? We just asked this question. Why did you ask me for help? Is this the good buyer?
Why did you ask me in particular for help?
Because you're the only one I know here.
Aha.
Now, don't fret. A moment ago, you wanted a handsome reward. And now you're uneasy because I'm less than thrilled with you? But don't worry. You'll be well paid for a job well done. And otherwise? Well, we'll see.
What does that mean?
To me.
I still need to ask these. Shit, okay.
Do you think there could be something bigger behind the murder?
I don't know. Maybe she just got caught up in something. But it's strange. Why would someone do her like that? That's the kind of thing you do when you want to send someone a message.
What about your other girls? Are they all right?
Yes, fortunately. I'm careful enough to keep them pretty much in the dark about my plans. That's why Alice's death shocked me so much.
What are you going to do next?
I'd like to ask the others if they noticed anything suspicious. If someone is following them and the like, but
But you don't want to scare them.
I'm scared myself. For them. Maybe nobody knows about them yet. If someone was to follow me, I could give them away. And I can't risk that. I don't want anyone else to die because of me.
What if I go and see them?
They don't know you, Henry. You'd only scare them. I'll figure something out. In the meantime, find out everything you can about Alice.
All right.
I know everything I need.
Sure.
Good. Go to that graveyard, talk to the gravedigger, and take a look at that poor girl's body. In the meantime, I'll try to find out more. Then we'll put it all together, and I'll be damned if we can't come up with something.
Might just be a coincidence, right? She might have just been killed for any other number of reasons. Talk to the gravedigger about the body. Isn't it gravedigger in town, right? It's just like St. Paul's. Or something. St. Peter's? Yeah, top left. Right. Where are all the guards from under arrest?
Greetings.
Oh, here we go. Wait, mate, no? What the fuck? Am I, hang on, maybe I'm not under arrest here. Am I under arrest somewhere else? No, it's Cuttenberg. I was thinking maybe I'd be under arrest for rescuing that guy from Mischewitz, right, for murdering those guards they finally caught on, but no. I'll come through here. I guess not the priest. Gravedigger, right? Hello. František?
Good day to you.
Nice tash. You must be the gravedigger.
You must be the local gravedigger.
That's right. They call me František. At least them that can speak do.
Hey, I'm Henry. They too will eventually fall silent. What the fuck does that mean? Henry.
I'm Henry.
Greetings, Henry. What do you need?
I hear there was a murder here recently. Some young girl?
True. She's lying in the morgue. But who the hell are you? Another Gawker?
Another?
Why would anybody come to look at her?
People ain't got no respect. As soon as news spread about what was done to her, folk are always turning up to have a gawk.
People are bored.
So if you ain't one of them Gawkers, you must be one of them other types. Well, no, you can't shave her. No thumb for a souvenir.
I don't want to take anything. I need to find something out.
I don't have a
Like
fetish.
what exactly?
Stuff.
Who killed her?
Yeah.
Why?
Why not? Don't you want to know? I'm worried about my friends. I've been sent here by the Lords of Liapa. Sure. Is that noble?
I'm in service of the Lords of Lipa. I'm to find out who was responsible for this murder.
What do the Lords of Lipa care about a dead girl?
Shit.
Truth be told, not much. But it's at the request of her master.
Ah, that makes
That
more
works.
sense. At least someone is trying to sort this out. The others weren't so lucky. It's
Dumbo.
true that Lumiere ain't shown no interest in her yet. I wouldn't expect that from him no more.
Who's this Lumiere? Another one of those gawkers and collectors?
No. He actually tried to help.
Help? How?
Well, he was investigating them others.
Others.
Right. You said she wasn't the first.
Aye. We had a couple of similar cases. Lumiere said they was all killed by the same murderer.
Ah.
And who is this Lumiere?
He used to work for the local bailiff. I think he knew the first one what was killed, but that was a long time ago.
A serial killer. How many have died?
Do you remember how many girls were killed?
You mean you don't know nothing about it? Here, even the sparrows are squawking about it.
I haven't been in Kuttenberg very long.
I see. There's been one every few weeks for the past year.
Holy shit. Where was the last one killed? Is the girl the one we're investigating, not the last one?
Do you know where the last one got killed?
I heard some talk about it when they brought her here.
Oh, no, it is.
But what do you want to do there?
Investigate.
Look for clues. Footprints, blood, anything.
That can help you.
Of course.
Worth a try.
I don't know how Henry knows this.
I heard she was killed by the town walls, close to the hole in the wall, a dodgy tavern in the Hoprink neighborhood.
I know where it is.
Thanks. What's this Lumiere got to do with this?
Well, like I told you, he used to work for the bailiff. I think he was a scribe.
A scribe keeps records in the Black Chronicle, though I've never heard of one doing his own investigations.
Well, the old bailiff wasn't all that interested in the common folk. But Lumiere, he was quite helpful. Folk heard about it and went to him with whatever was troubling them.
I'd like to speak with Lumiere. Do you know where I can find him?
Bailiff?
That's his home in Bohemia Street. That's near the church. You won't find him at the bailiff's no more. I don't know exactly why, though. Seems he had some quarrel with the bailiff.
Okay, interesting. You've helped a lot. Moustache. Goodbye.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
It's my pleasure, especially helping someone from the land of the living again. Actually, wait a mo. Speaking of the living, there's a girl what comes here and grieves over that dead maid. I think her name is Barbara.
Yeah.
Do you know where I could find her?
She said she serves in one of the burgers' houses.
Fuck
So
me.
either there or in the morgue with that poor dead girl.
Thanks again, Master Gravedigger.
Guys, just full of leads. Sure, right. Uno. Numero uno. Examine the body, right? It's right here. Should be. A, D, together. No? Her friend is also here. Okay, cool. That's right here. I guess the polite thing to do would be to talk to her first. Barbara. I was told you knew the deceased.
Are you Barbara? I'm told you knew Alice.
Alice. She was almost like a sister to me. We served together for years.
Are those real tears?
Why'd you ask? Who are you?
I'm trying to find out who did this to her. I'm afraid the killer might want to go after my friend as well.
Ah, I understand.
Said you served together. Yes, it might be a good question. Where?
Who did you serve?
Our master is a local merchant. He is trying his hand at trading wine.
Do I know that guy? Is the guy I stole wine for? The monks for? How did she get along with the master? Yeah.
How did Alice get along with your master?
Fine. Just like with everyone.
Okay.
Our master is a bit strict, but he's fair.
Sure.
What's his name? Can I speak to him?
Why? But you can't see him anyway. He's on a trade trip to Prague.
Oh, that's not that guy.
It occurred to me that maybe he could have done it.
No, he couldn't. He was gone when it happened. He hadn't been home in several weeks.
Fine.
And besides, why would he kill them others too? He never even knew them.
I heard about that. And also about Lumiere.
Well, if you're interested, go and see him.
I will.
Maybe you'll catch him sober enough to talk sense.
Drunkard, okay. Did she have any romantic suitors?
Do you know of any suitors she might have had?
I know she was seeing someone. Why?
Well, what do you
I'd
think?
like to talk to him as well.
But I don't know who it was. Alice said he was rich and dressed nicely. But she promised him she'd never tell anyone his name.
Okay, suspect number one.
You never saw him?
No, never. I don't even know where she met with him.
Do you know what exactly happened to Alice?
No. Nobody saw or heard nothing. One day, she just didn't come home. And then they found her. Like this.
What do you mean, like this?
You haven't seen her yet, have you?
Not yet.
I haven't.
Then don't. It's a horrible thing to see. She was such a pretty girl. She had such beautiful brown hair. And it didn't even leave that untouched.
She's been
What do you
shaved.
mean?
Who could have cut off her hair like that? And why? None of it makes sense.
So, I'll leave you to mourn in peace now.
How odd. Is she completely bald? I need to have a look. I'm sorry. Or I'm not. Just get out if you don't like it.
Let's see what we have here.
Where are her feet left out? Bare, right? I would like that if I was asleep.
God, someone really did a number on her.
Can I see?
Oh, they ripped open her entire belly. And they didn't stop there.
This game's 18, no?
Buckets of blood.
Why can't I see? There's no blood left in her, really. She's been drained.
Jesus Christ. There's hardly any blood left in her. The place they found her must look like a slaughterhouse. I should go there and take a look.
This is a bit Jack the Ripper-ish, doesn't it? Examine mouth? I guess I'll examine everything, Henry. Go down the list.
Her lips are bloody, but nothing more. Tongue's still in place. But if he killed her for blabbing, I reckon he'd have cut out her tongue or something, wouldn't he?
Not bad deduction. Examine the wounds on the body. I guess is the belly, is it?
These are more like chops than cuts. Somebody must have taken a sword to her. Knife wounds would be smaller, and an axe would have made a bigger mess. But it couldn't have been a long sword. That would have been clumsy. It was something shorter and nimbler. God, that madman cut off both her breasts and bits of flesh. But what did he do with it all afterwards?
Maybe he kept it all as trophies or threw it away. I don't know. If it's a serial killer, maybe he kept it. They normally keep trophies.
Did he really keep all the pieces? Nobody could be that sick, could they?
Maybe he took pieces off that he likes the most. Examine the head.
Her face is a little bruised and cut, but nobody cut her there. But she has a dark ring around her neck. Was she strangled? The murderer must have had pretty strong hands, and her hair is all matted with blood and hacked off. I don't even know what colour it was.
Maybe the murderer collects trophies. Yes, this is what I said, Henry.
Maybe there's something more to it. What if the murderer kept her hair like some kind of sick trophy?
Why?
Why? That's what I try to figure out. Shush. Examine her limbs.
Just some scratches and bruises, that's all.
Oh, okay. The murderer must have surprised her. The murderer probably wasn't armed. I think he was.
The killer probably surprised her. She didn't even have time to defend herself.
Okay, is that all the deducting? Which was quite good,
So,
to be honest.
The murderer must have awfully strong hands, because he strangled her and left a dark ring around her neck. Then he took a short sword or saber and started hacking at her. She's missing parts of her torso, but they are by the body. He also cut off most of her hair.
Don't think he killed her because of Katherine. No, this is what I said. I think it's unrelated, especially if it's part of a series of murders that seem to happen every few weeks of every year, wasn't it? So Katherine hasn't been here that long, right? Yeah.
He cut off her breasts, but left her tongue.
It's unrelated.
Lying there for all to see. To send a message, maybe? Or a warning?
Didn't I say it's
If
not to
it
do
was
with
a warning
Katherine?
For telltales, he would have cut out her tongue or something, wouldn't he? I don't know why he killed her, but I don't think it's because of Katherine.
No, I don't think so. Right, we got everything we need here. Yeah, okay, ciao. Okay, scene of the crime, I reckon, first, right? And then, is it Lemire? Yeah, scene of the crime. C. Oh, by another church. By the hole in the wall. Right, yeah, of course. Oh, it's literally a hole in the wall. That's why the pub's called that. Is it? Whoa. I thought it was just dirty because of like glory hole or something. It's a dodgy pub. Oh god, there's a lot of blood here, isn't there? Sure. This is it, obviously. Not been scrubbed away.
This is the place. There's a lot of blood and some footprints.
What size shoe, Henry?
Not sure how much more I'll be able to find.
Medieval LA Noir. Examine the puddle of blood.
Christ, that's a lot of blood. But after seeing what they did to the girl, I'm not surprised.
Well, I'll take your word for it, 'cause I didn't get the fucking look. Examine footprints.
I can't make anything out of this. The whole town's been walking around here. There could have been one killer or a dozen.
Okay.
I'm surprised I haven't completely trampled out the blood.
Right, look around.
I'm not sure I'll be able to find any remains. I wonder what happened to them.
No good. Right, is there any evidence here at all?
It's hard to make out, but I think I see some slashing from a blade.
Oh, this is pointless. Draw conclusions.
So, there's still a lot of blood left, but I expected even more. I found some faint blade marks. Either the others were trampled out, or someone skilled was wielding it. It didn't look to me like any remains were left lying around. I've no idea what he did with them. Did he keep them or throw them away?
Not really learnt much here, then. There's nothing else for me to just find manually, right? You'd think maybe murder weapon could chuck it away in the water. No. No. Well, sure. Go to Lemire then. Where his name is. E. It's quite fun, this medieval. LA Noir. Why the whole game like this? Alright, finally under arrest, sure. Let's confront them. By the one guard, who obviously doesn't know who I am.
There you are, you thief! Give up!
What exactly? I'm curious to know what I'm under arrest for.
All right! You caught me. I surrender.
Give me my list of crimes.
Here you are. You've been loitering around where you shouldn't have, and I've received reports of things going missing.
From where?
Don't think we're idiots. You've been accused of theft.
By who?
You'll pay a fine, and if I don't find those things on you, you'll pay for them too.
He's got backup coming. Where's my list of crimes? Huh? Markhold. He said I stole from him. Oh, I did steal some stuff out of his chest, actually, didn't I? I guess he just put two and two together because I was in his house and the things were there before and then they've gone since I left. Sure. Okay, fine. Makes sense, I guess. But it seems like you don't quite know who I am.
How dare you accuse me like that? Like some ordinary peasant. Do you have any idea who I am?
Oh, I apologize, my lord. I must have made a mistake. Let's just forget about this.
Okay. Good. I'm glad we could come to an arrangement. Dumbass. Okay, E. Yulimir? He's drunk. Right, he said about that.
Lumir?
Great.
Oh. Christ, my head. Not so loud.
I need to ask you something.
I said not so loud. I have a splitting headache.
That's some hangover. He's useless to me like this. Unless I'm willing to wait for him to sleep it off, I'll have to get him some kind of cure or potion.
Just wait. Hand over potion of what? What potion? Okay, fine. I don't need one. Well, actually, is it Marigold? I'd give him more alcohol. That's not good. That's no use. Leave, I guess. Potion. Leave, potion. Fuck it. Don't be Marigold. What is it? Okay, I don't have one.
No, not that.
Just sleep it off, mate. I'll come back. I'm in no rush.
Maybe he'll sober up by himself.
Oh.
Guess hair of the dog could work
It
also.
hurts.
Right. Just drink for it. I'm guessing maybe someone else will die firstly, but I ultimately don't care. So I just wait till morning. You're still standing outside your house. You didn't go to bed last night.
Lumir, are you feeling better?
What? Who? What are you doing here? Who are you?
My name is Henry.
And what do you want from me?
I'm trying to find out who killed a certain girl. And I was sent to you.
To me? What for?
Info.
Are you Lumir from the rat house? The scribe?
I used to be. Now I'm just Lumir the madman.
Is that what they call you, or do you call yourself that? You don't seem crazy.
Well, you don't look crazy.
Yeah. But I am. I see things in my head.
People who are crazy normally say that.
And then I point my finger at the wrong people. I'm the biggest madman in Gutenberg.
But I need your help.
If I were you, lad, I'd leave it be. You can't help that girl anymore, anyway. You'll just end up hurting yourself.
Come now, Lumir.
Poor girls. Nobody was all that interested in it, except for me. We let it be in the end. We let a monster walk among us. No way. You can't solve this yourself.
I fucking well can. We have to prevent any more killings? No, I've been paid to do a job and I want my reward. The dead deserve justice? No. I need to know the truth, yes. Henry needs to know.
I need to know the truth. To find the one responsible.
I appreciate your enthusiasm, lad. But it's no use. I searched high and low. And what did I get out of it? Just mockery. What makes you think you can find out more than I did?
Maybe I'm smarter than you. Nothing's going to stop me. I can get the truth out of people. I can use my brain.
Because I'm not stupid, and I notice things. I've successfully solved a murder before.
True, first game.
So, a murder investigation under your belt. And educated and observant, too.
Well, I said I'm not stupid. Not that I'm educated. I can read and write, too. Sometimes even count.
Only sometimes.
Only more people knew the difference. All right. Talk to me. Who was this dead girl?
Her name was Alice. She worked as a maid.
A maid? That fits. Yarka was a maid, too. As were most of the other victims. What did she look like? What did he do to her?
I think that he strangled her first, and then went at her with a longer blade and disemboweled her.
Did you notice the strangulation right away? It took me a while. Maybe you really will track him down.
Do you think it's the same murder?
Counting your girl, that makes 6 victims who were first strangled and then mutilated. If it's not all the same person, they must be collaborating somehow.
This is the 6th one. How long has he been killing?
Probably about a year now. Sometimes it takes him months, sometimes weeks. But I'm including missing girls. Stanya and Zdena.
There might be some alive right now.
Why are you counting the missing girls?
Because I think someone killed them.
Oh.
And we just haven't found them yet.
Did the dead girls have anything in common?
Aside from being pretty young girls with no proper family or background, no. I couldn't find much.
Well, those things are in common in themselves.
Killing them because they're poor and nobody will miss
Duh.
them.
Certainly. If somebody killed the daughter of a local lord, no stone would be left unturned.
But why does he even kill in the first place?
I don't know. Maybe he hates women.
Pleasure.
Damn it.
So I do.
I feel like I'm going in circles and can't get out.
Details of the victims. What did you start to look into? Did you have any suspects? Good question.
Did you have any suspects back then?
You can always find some suspect. I always dragged the most suspicious ones to the body in the morgue by force. And they threw up at the sight. Or fainted.
Couldn't it have just been an act?
Fainting? Vomiting? That's hard to act. I'd swear none of them did it.
Well, maybe you're not as smart as you think you are, just dragging in random plonkers to the body. Details of the Vix. What can you tell me about Jarka? Oh my god. Oh my god, do I want to? Though. Right? Why did you start looking into it?
Why were you looking into it?
Fuck me.
Who were those dead girls to you?
I don't know what people told you about me, but for many long years I was a scribe for Kuttenberg.
I'm aware.
Bailiff. Kuttenberg is a big city with a lot of people. Silver, silver, silver. Mining it, smelting it, stealing it. There's always something going on. The bailiff was always running from hell to Hades, from one rich man to another, settling their quarrels. Often trivial nonsense.
But there are more than just rich burghers and lords in the city.
Exactly. There are common folk, too. There's a lot more of them, and their troubles are usually more serious. So when one of them came to the bailiff's one time, and the bailiff was running around somewhere, I started to deal with it myself. I was pretty good at it, too.
Behind the bailiff's back?
Not really. Andreas supported my activities until recently.
What happened?
Speed it up. Matt's getting bored.
Sorry.
I do need to ask about every single person here. Matt, shush.
What can you tell me about Yarka?
She wasn't the first. But thanks to her, people started taking an interest. She was a maid in a German family. By all accounts, she was a pious, polite girl. She was orphaned as a child. The priest from the Church of St. Peter and Paul, Father Prokop, raised her. They found her body tossed behind a barn at the edge of town. She was cut all the way from her neck downwards. An awful sight to behold.
Did you have any suspects?
At first, I thought the son from that family did it. A murderer is usually someone close, you know. But then I changed my mind.
Why?
Well, for one, I remembered the two girls before her who ended up almost the same. Besides that, when I talked to the lad, he seemed he wasn't the least bit interested in Yarka. Then his mother told me that they threw her out a week before the murder because she was a harlot who stayed out till all hours of the night. That really surprised me, because Father Prokop had vouched for her good reputation. But who knows? Maybe he just didn't want to admit what had become of her.
Are they all considered harlots, right? Because this is very Jack the Ripper-ish. Stanya?
What about Stanya?
She was an alehouse wench.
They got like
in a
bad
tavern
reps of being like loose
repute
women.
Called the Hole in the Wall.
You said her body was never found. Maybe she just got out of town.
You have no idea how much I'd like to believe that. Only there was a lot of blood. Unfortunately, the investigation wasn't very successful. The Hole is a world of its own.
They know me there.
And the people there aren't very forthcoming with information.
They'll talk to me.
Did you suspect anybody?
You could suspect every second man there. Those people have nothing but thievery and deceit in their eyes.
I'm aware.
The innkeeper, Mole, definitely knew Stanya, since she worked for him. But he isn't all that chatty either.
So if I want to learn anything more...
We know who he
ask
is.
This mole in the hole.
Yeah. He still runs the place.
We know him. Are we getting like POIs for each of these places to go to? What about Zdena?
What about that Zdena? You said her body was never found.
Exactly. But to tell the truth, nobody spent much time looking for it. Besides Alice, Zdena was the most recent victim. It's only been a few weeks since she went missing. But I suppose nobody wanted to do any more digging.
But if her body was never found, how do you know she was killed?
Because she was the same type as the other girls. Maybe the prettiest of them all. Young, beautiful. A real live one. Lively as the devil. She was a thief. A pickpocket.
Nice.
I never could pin it on her, though. She always found some way to get out of it.
Maybe she robbed the wrong people and had to get out of town.
Maybe.
Maybe.
She had a partner in crime by the name of Strunad. Quite a number. He's always sitting in the hole, boozing.
Good to
When I
know.
asked him about Zdena. He told me he'd rather rip his own tongue out than talk.
Do you think he'd be more forthcoming with me?
Where's he
He
now?
might be. You're not known all over town like a catchpole. It's worth a try. Besides, it might still be fresh in his memory. That would be a great help.
Yep, to the hole. Right. What about the others, I guess?
And what about the other 2 victims?
Know anything?
It all started with them, though nobody did much about it at the time. The first one worked as a bathhouse maid. They called her Chestnut. She'd only been in town for a short while, and nobody really knew her. So I couldn't find out anything more. But the other one, Libushka, she was from Loretz. She was a maidservant, too. I also talked to her mother. She said she was really cheerful and outgoing. There were lots of suitors circling around her, but she refused them all. She knew she was pretty and knew she could do better than some farmhand.
You mean she wanted someone higher up?
That's what it sounded like. But her mother never found out who she had her eye on.
Interesting. I'll try to see what else I can find out from the mother. Where can I find her?
In the graveyard, lad. The poor woman died of grief.
Right.
It's sad to say, but we can't help those 2 dead girls now. And they can't help us with our investigation either.
Okay.
Nobody else left who could tell us anything about them.
Sure. Are we done? Very, very important, but a big info dump. Can you sum it up for me? No. Good, I know everything. Right, I can just look at my journal.
All right. It seems I know everything I need to know. It seems there's some killer on the loose here. He murders brunette girls and disfigures their bodies. His first victim was apparently the maid Yarka. I'll go and question her guardian, Father Prokop. Another 2 possible victims of the same killer are Stanya and Zdena.
In a hole.
They both hung around a dodgy tavern called the Hole in the Wall.
There has to be some hidden connection between these cases. I hope you'll find it, since I couldn't.
I hope so. Otherwise, we won't have anything to go on.
And I won't get
When
my
you learn
money.
something more, stop by and see me.
Why?
You've aroused a bit of hope in me, lad. I hope you won't disappoint me.
You've not helped me deduct anything, right? You've just told me what you know. I don't feel like I need to work anything out with you. I feel like I'm good now to be on my own. Right, Yeah, I guess 2 of these letters are going to be in the hole, right? Yeah, and the other one's at this house. I guess I can go to Yarka first, and there's the other 2 in the same place, right? It's also closest. Sure.
Whoa!
Which one is it? In one of these?
Oh, so hungry I could eat a horse.
Don't worry, Pebbles. Don't need to be scared. I have food on me, I hope. I don't, Pebbles. I may come back for a bite later. But not right now. Knock, knock. Is this the right house? Was it the dad or the mum I'm looking for here? Father Tobias, no? No, this guy. Father Prokop.
My God, why are you all covered in blood?
It's actually a priest. I'd like to improve my rep. No, fuck off. I didn't even know that was a thing. About the Kings in the City, I thought I was actually talking to, like, their dad.
Father, I need to ask you a few questions.
I don't have time for theological discussions, my son.
That's not why I'm here. My name's Henry, and I wanted to ask about the murder that happened recently. Someone killed and gutted a young maidservant and left her body lying by the city walls. And I hear it's not the first time this has happened.
Another one murdered. May the Lord grant her eternal rest. Why is it you ask?
I'm investigating. I fear for my sister. She's also a maid.
I fear for my sister. She's also a maid.
I mean, I guess that's not a life I'm considering
For those
Katherine.
close to you is commendable. What would you like to hear?
One of the other victims was a girl named Yarka. But I reckon you know that, don't you?
What can you tell me about her? Where did you know her from? Who do you think killed her? Why don't you like Lemire? Start with, who do you think killed her?
Who do you think killed her?
William, that pig of Satan. He gambles in the tavern on All Saints' Day and leads the locals astray. Yarka always went there to listen to music.
Okay. Do you have evidence of this?
Why do you think it was William? Do you have any evidence?
Evidence? He's a skirt chaser, a tool of Satan.
So am I.
He messes with poor girls' heads.
Am I a suspect?
And does anyone else come to mind? No other man spoke with her?
No, absolutely not.
None at all, really? You can be very certain of that. What can you tell me about her, I guess?
What can you tell me about her?
About Yarka. She was an ordinary girl. She served the von Groll family.
I don't know who that is. Where did you know her from?
Where did you know Yarka
From them?
I knew her since she was a little girl. Knew her family.
And?
I was her uncle. When my brother and his wife died, I took care of her.
You did well at that, didn't you? You raised her. Why don't you like Lemire? I think that's enough, really, isn't it? Why do we need to pursue any more here? Okay, bye.
I've heard enough, Father. I'll be going.
Son, I'll give you some good advice. Don't listen to Lumiere. That man has gone completely mad.
He seemed more reasonable than you, right? You seem a bit of a nutter. Discover something about Yarka's background. And also potential suspects. Was that not added to the list? No. Okay, maybe find info on everyone first, then come up with deduction, I guess, with things we learn. And unless he wanted me to find out if he raised her, which was fucking obvious. Holding the wall. Okay, you guys out in the beer garden. Who I need to talk to? F. And keep them up. Right, we know each other.
Good day to you.
So don't lie to me, okay? Who are you asking for here? Stanya. Did she work here?
Did a Stanya work here?
Stanya. Maybe.
Don't give me maybe.
Depends on who's asking.
Henry.
My name's Henry.
We know each other.
Names don't interest me. The main thing is whether it's a good guest or a bad guest asking. What kind of guest are you, Henry?
I'm a bad guest.
A bad guest.
So that means you're just going to badger me without even buying a drink.
Oh, fuck
I
him.
don't tell nothing to fellas like
Well,
that.
boy, a drink. Chill out, man. Out of it or you'll be sorry. I guess we could threaten him. I'm looking for a murder suspect. I'll pay you 10 groschen, so pour me something then. 5 groschen. You know what? Fucking just have... Yeah.
I know exactly what you want.
It's 10 groschen.
Coin. Here you go. Enough?
It's not hurting me at all.
Ask away then.
Right? Did anybody see what happened? Sure.
Did anybody see what actually happened when Stanya disappeared?
No, it was at night. Nobody saw or heard anything. The tavern tends to be empty at that hour. And you won't meet many people on the street, neither.
Tell me something else.
First, you'll have another beer. Or is it time to pay?
What?
That was
If
not
you
worth
want
10
to
groschen.
ask, you have to drink. Didn't you get that?
You're quite the extortionist.
I prefer to be called an enterprising man of trade. So, what'll it be?
No, you're not getting more money out of me because that last piece of information was not worth 10 groschen. I'm not paying anything.
I don't want to pay you any more. I think you could answer my questions directly and not always try to wheedle money out of me. That makes it look like you might have some motive for keeping me from finding out anything about that murder.
Nonsense. How could you think that? Come on. Ask me anything you want.
Okay. What can you tell me about Stanya?
What was Stanya like? What can you tell me about her?
A bold woman. One has to be here. Everyone's ballsy here unless you nib it in the bud right away. She
What's that
was
mean?
hanging around a bard for a while. I don't know how close they were, but she also had another suitor.
Someone from the city?
No, a charcoal burner. I heard he was from somewhere in the, Verchlitz Valley. I think his name was Barton?
Okay. That sounds more of a suspect than the priest saying just like some random guy who used to get drunk and like idle up, right? It just sounds like anyone down the pub. What about Barton, right? That's the bard, is it?
What do you know about that bard?
Or is it someone else?
What about him? He's a minstrel, a skirt
Yeah,
chaser.
this is what a priest
What
said.
more can I say? He called himself William. As far as I know, he plays in the miners' tavern in the evenings. But sometimes he shows up here, too.
I think he's
He
fine.
might have been the one who...
Now that you mention it, he cleared out of town for a while and only came back not long ago. It could be him, all right. I know he met with some odd people and talked about God knows what, like bloody spies. Besides, you know what minstrels are like. Lasses just flock to them. And like they say, opportunity makes the thief.
Or in this case, a murderer.
Maybe. Did anyone else know Stanya?
Apart from those men, did anyone else know Stanya? I mean, more intimately.
Well, I got bad news for you. She
No.
had 2 close friends, but you won't get much out of either of them.
They're dead?
Why?
One was hit by a cart, even before Stanya disappeared. And she died. And the other one got married and moved away.
Alright. What did Stanya's room look like?
How did Stanya's room look?
The door was wide open. Most of her things were gone, but some remained. And there was blood all over the place.
Blood? Was there a lot?
Not so much, really. More like hand or footprints. But they were near everywhere.
Okay.
If someone done her in, they definitely didn't do it in that chamber.
Sure. So they were looking to find something then afterwards in the room? Where can I find Barton?
Where can I find this Barton?
Some
I
charcoal
already
place?
told you.
Yeah.
In the Verchlitz Valley.
Could you be a bit more precise?
I don't know that bloke at all. All I know is he's a charcoal burner.
Okay.
So if I was you,
Yep.
I'd look somewhere around the charcoal
Yep.
kilns.
That's all I need
Start
to
the first game. Sure. That actually was who the killer was, wasn't it? The first game I was looking for someone who was murdered, wasn't it? A charcoal burner. And your quest marker for something else. Who else am I looking for here then? For someone else. G? Right, the other girl? Stranad. Just fucking stand here and talk to you through your whole tree too. Why not? I'm looking for someone named that name. Is that you?
Are you Sternad? The one that went with Zdenna?
Who the fuck are you?
Henry.
Just an ordinary bloke who has some questions.
Well, then piss off. You won't get any answers here. All you're gonna get here is a kick in the teeth.
You sure? Have you not been here whilst I was fighting through all the guys? Right, I beat up Goliath pretty easy. I think we can come to an agreement. No, fuck it, I'll fight you then.
Better men have tried it than a cock puller like you.
Cock puller? I'll fucking pull your cock clean off.
Maybe I'll like that.
You're mine.
Just aiming for your balls. Ah, come on. I wanted a bit of like mixing it up here. It's been a lot of chit chatting. Fucking didn't last very long, did it? You gonna talk now?
Well, had enough.
Fuck yeah, damn it. What the hell do you want from me?
Info.
Talk. Where's Zdenna?
The last time I saw her, it's a long time ago. She scored big. Everyone was fucking jealous. She just needed to pawn it off.
Maybe she's still alive. This is someone who's just gone missing. Where does she want to sell the loot?
And where did she go with her loot? Do you know?
Well, she had some kind of arrangement with this fella called Pint from the mill. The one called Rabstein. She always took the stuff to him.
Okay. Do you remember what she stole? Was it silver?
Do you remember what she managed to steal?
Mainly jewels. Gold and silver. No bloody pewter. She had some fucking huge golden signet ring. A bloke could fuck for a whole month with something like that.
Do you know whose crest was on it?
I don't know. I'm no expert. But it were bloody expensive, that's for sure.
Who did she get it from? Could be the killer.
Do you know who she took it off?
She always said she found it on the street. That's because if the wrong ears hear it, you can end up in the shit. Or on the gallows, even.
Did she hang out with any men?
She liked to hang around with that crooner that plays for the miners in that tavern of theirs. Made him sing songs and that. Oh, and once she got in a quarrel with that fucking priest Prokop.
Oh, really?
That was a laugh.
Really? Interesting. They've been pointed towards William and the guy who pointed at William, the priest. What did she have to do with the priest?
And what about this priest? Why was he quarrelling with her?
I don't know. He was blabbering some shit about finding her a job.
This is the niece
She didn't want it.
of him, right? They're maybe just a family quarrel. What about the bard? Did she run off with him?
Could she have run away with that bard?
I doubt it. He was a bit of a milksop. He tried to be all mysterious and played a tough fella, but you could see he was lying.
Okay.
And Zdenna could see right through
Yeah, I
it,
don't think it's
bet.
William.
Why do you think so?
Because he was getting on my nerves. So I cornered him in a dark alley one time. He ran away so fast, I bet he shit himself.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I mean, if you did that to him after I beat you up so easily, yeah, can't be a serial killer. All right. More leads. More leads. Where are we going first then? Henry, what's closest, I feel? Jesus Christ, some of these are not in the city. Iron? It's William. Sure, do William. Knock him off our list. I don't think it's him. William!
It's William, right? I need to talk to you.
What is it? Do we know each other?
It's not him. Look
Do
at
I
him.
owe you money?
My name's Henry. And no, we don't know each
No,
other.
we just-
and
we
you
s-
don't owe me money.
No, you should say yes.
But we do have something in common. We have a lot of mutual friends.
What? What do you want of me? I don't have to talk to you.
It's in your best interest if you do. I can talk to the guards about you. If you ever want to play the loot again, start talking. Exactly.
Well, you don't have to, that's true.
I'll smash your face in.
But you should. It's in your own best interest.
What are you talking about?
What do you think?
If you don't start giving me some answers right now, I reckon you'll end up begging in the streets. Because I'll break all your fingers, and you'll never play the lute again, you miserable minstrel.
What? No! Come on, I didn't do anything!
Stop whining and talk, or I'll be the one doing something to you.
Ooh.
Come on. All right, then.
Okay.
Ask away.
Sure. Here is my long list of questions. Did you know Alice?
Did you know Alice?
I know a lot of Alices. You have to be more specific.
One is dead.
The one they found dead somewhere below the town walls.
Oh, her. I didn't know her, but I heard about it.
Really? You didn't know this one? Was this person not linked with this one? Was it the other one? I heard she used to go to dances. You weren't her suitor. He's lying, right?
I heard she used to go to dances.
Yeah, and? I'm not the only musician in the city. I really didn't know her.
You weren't her suitor. I can't remember. I've lost information. Was there an unnamed suitor for Alice? We don't know who it is.
They say she had a rich young suitor.
It's not him.
Do you know anything about that?
Me? Do I look rich?
Yeah,
to
not
you?
if you're minstrel.
I get paid in food.
Yeah.
But you could at least pass yourself off as wealthy.
Or I could claim to be the Virgin Mary, but I doubt anyone would believe me.
This is sarcasm. Still smash your face in. Did you meet Father Prokorov's foster daughter? Okay, we're going through all of them, right? Yeah. Do you know Jarko?
And did you ever meet Yarka? It was a long time ago, but I heard she used to hang around you a lot. And Father Prokop didn't like it.
Oh, that one.
Uh-huh.
Aye, she was very keen on my company for a while, but then she stopped coming.
Because somebody killed her?
I know what happened was a tragedy, but it wasn't my fault. She stopped talking to me long before that. Honest.
All right. This guy's basically just knocked him off my list of suspects, which I could have done before coming here, really. You don't remember anything else about her?
And can you tell me anything else about it?
You're not telling me anything useful.
It was a long time ago. You said so yourself.
Right? If this was Eleanor, I'd be doubting him at the moment. Right? I feel like he's hiding something. No? Okay, maybe it's just one of the others. What about Stanya?
And I hear you knew Stanya.
Which one do you mean?
Jesus.
The alehouse wench from the hole. I heard you had something with her too.
Well, she batted her eyes at me a couple of times when I was still playing there. A nice girl, but I didn't know her much.
The innkeeper said different, did he, about this one, was it?
Now, the innkeeper Mole told me a different story. He said you were the one coming on to her.
Fine, we had a bit of fun together. But she was always the one who started it.
And aren't you just saying that because she left you?
Oh, come on! I could have any woman, if I wanted. The innkeeper must have got it mixed up. He's an old drunkard, after all. If I was you, I wouldn't take him too seriously.
It's a very evasive, dismissive answer. You definitely knew Zdena the Pocket, though. No?
And what about Zdena? You knew her, right?
Do I know Zdena?
All right.
As wild as the wind and always full of life. And those nimble fingers. You always had to check your purse around her.
Did she steal something from you?
A travelling minstrel doesn't have much to steal, but she was well aware of that. She was on the lookout for some better prey.
You don't happen to know who she wanted to rob?
There were lots. Anyone she thought was rich enough who let her ply her charms for a while. Like young von Groller. When he started coming here, she got to him right away. Said she was going to rob him blind. As far as I know, she didn't succeed. If she robbed a noble like von Groller, word would get around. Look, why are you asking me about all this? You don't seriously think I killed her, do you?
No.
Well, you did know them all.
And? I'm surely not the only one.
That may be true. But everybody knows you're a skirt chaser, and they were all pretty girls. And now, they're dead.
But I had nothing to do with it!
Oh, calm down, mate. I feel like he knows something else. I think it is him. I don't believe you, so you didn't do it, confess. I'm curious to know what the von Geller, was it von Geller, involvement is with the last person I was about to pickpocket, because that is also one of the families that the other girls grew up in, right? That's who the priest is related to, the uncle and the niece. And someone else also has a mysterious suitor who was known to be rich, right? So it's probably that guy. I don't believe you, confess, you didn't do it. Let's just push him and see if we get any more info from him.
Confess, or this won't end well for you.
What do you mean it won't end well?
If you come clean and get lucky, they'll hang you. If not, you'll get the rack. So, did you do it?
No, I didn't.
It's fine. It's fine. He's shitting himself. I believe you. I was just testing you.
Good. I believe you. But if any clue leads me back here to you, I won't give you a second chance.
You won't hear about me again, I swear to God.
Yeah, it's fine. You're a coward. The other guy at the pub said he went to beat you up and you ran away too. It all checks out. So, what do I want here? When a merchant loses his patience while haggling, instead of calling off the deal altogether, he gives you one last chance to offer a fair price. Battle cry. Right. More damage for longer. Sure. Right. So, first up, I guess we go to F. Right. And that is find out what happened to Stanya at the owl house. The owl house maid. Okay. Actually don't know where this is. Let's go to Billini. If I've forgotten some things, forgive me, because it's actually a new day. Same video on YouTube, but a different day of recording, because this was starting to get on a little bit on Twitch, and I was losing steam. A giant of a man has blocked your path. Might have alerted me to him. He's wearing armor and is well armed. He gestures for me to stop. Okay. Hello? What's wrong, mate?
Stop.
What's up? Yeah? Stop in what? Calm him down or talk?
You're quite the gentleman I see in those fancy rags.
I am.
Must have cost a small fortune. How about I take them off your hands for you? Otherwise, there's no telling what might happen to you.
First off, it didn't cost me a single penny. I stole them. Second, get out my way.
You think I'm scared of scum like you? Step aside, or we'll settle this the old-fashioned way. Survivor takes all.
Whoa. Easy there, killer.
Pussy.
On second thought, I don't really need anything.
Oh, bark, no bite.
Also, I have to go.
Great excuse.
Good haul, that was.
Was it? A good haul. Yeah, you got so much there. Wait, was that low on pebbles? Looking at him, he just seems like it'd be a waste of time and energy on my part. Right. If he wants my stuff, and just by looking at his stuff with my eyeballs, I don't want anything there. There would be nothing for me to gain fighting him. Right, this is the charcoal burner, isn't it? This is the guy I said I thought he might be, but on reflection, it seems like it's a posh guy, right? Not an everyday worker, unless he just, I don't know, stolen some fancy clothes and pretends to be posh. But, yeah, is there like a foreman, maybe? Who are you? Barton? Oh wait, it's this guy. That is the guy. This is who I'm looking for. I'm looking for Stanya. You know her.
I'm looking for someone named Stanya.
You're in a charcoal camp, fella. What would a woman be doing here?
But you know Stanya, don't you?
Aye. You could say that. Why?
She's dead.
I'm looking for the killer of a girl in town. And I heard that someone also tried to kill this Stanya.
Oh, this one's just missing.
He told me something like that. But that was a long time ago.
So you don't know what became of her?
I really don't know, mate. But even if I did know, how can I be sure you aren't that killer?
You know what? That's a fair question, which like knocks me off my suspicion list of you. I wouldn't be asking about her. I don't think that is a very persuasive answer. Lemire gave me the task, name dropping him. Good work.
Lumir himself, the Kuttenberg bailiff's former scribe, gave me the task. He was looking into her disappearance, and he sent me to find her.
A distinguished gentleman we are.
I don't know. I remember Lumir. He was all right. That's all true, but...
It's not words.
But what? What are you still brooding over?
You seem like the right man for a job like that. Sorry, but after all that happened to Stanya, I like to be careful.
Fair.
So Stanya is here?
Aye.
Okay.
She's hiding with us. Since that thing happened, she's afraid to even go outside. I don't know what to do with her anymore.
Can I speak to her?
If it'll help you. She's hiding in that cottage, but be nice to her. She's in a bad way. She used to be such a gutsy girl.
This is the thief, right?
Yeah.
This is the one who steals things, right? Who went off with a hoard of money, who disappeared, but people assume she was dead, but she's actually hiding at a charcoal burner's cottage. Okay. Oh, knock. Hello.
Who are you? How did you find me? If you came here to finish what you started, I'm not afraid of you. I'll claw your eyes out.
Don't be afraid. Barton told me where to find you.
Barton sent you to me. What do you want from me?
Lumir thought you were dead. I was supposed to find out what happened to you.
Lumir? From the rat house?
Mm-hmm.
He sent you?
Exactly. Someone killed a girl in Kuttenberg. Lumir thought it might be connected with you, so maybe you could help us find out who did it.
How can I help you when I haven't been in Kuttenberg since... I don't even know when.
Because the murders go back years, don't they? I thought. Why did you run away? Was it like working in the hole? How are you now? I guess this is the only important question here, isn't it, in regards to the case?
You disappeared from the hole in the wall without saying goodbye. Without a word. What happened?
Someone attacked me when I was coming home from the baths one night. I managed to get away, but I was so afraid, I decided to run away from Kuttenberg.
Did you see who it was?
Not at all. I didn't see anything until he jumped out of the shadows and grabbed me around the neck.
Mm.
And he was terribly strong. I nearly blacked out right away.
And how did you manage to break free?
I had an empty pitcher in my hand, and I hit him with it. He howled and let me go, and I ran away.
Here? To the charcoal burners?
No, first to my room in the hole. But I was so scared there. I took what I could and ran. Here, to Barton.
And your lover? What did he say?
At first he was horrified, because I had cut myself on a shard from the pitcher and was all bloody. He's been hiding me here since then.
Okay, so there's things here that add up, right? She says she got grabbed around the neck. The body that we found in the church had strangle marks. She said she escaped the guy, ran to a room up into the hole in the wall, which the barman Marl said got tipped over, and there was like blood on the place, but not enough for someone to be killed. So that was her like going through her stuff to escape, and she'd cut her hand, right? So that all adds up. I believe everything there. Do you remember anything about the person that attacked you? It doesn't seem like she did. It's just a shadow.
Do you remember anything important about the attacker? What he looked like? What he was wearing?
I don't know anything. It was at night. He grabbed me from behind, and then I ran and never turned back.
And what about when you hit him? What did he do?
He let me go and cursed.
Aha. And what did he say?
He said Scheisse in German.
Good. Okay, so we know he's German. Okay, do you know anything else?
Seems you're the only one to survive the killer's attack. I know it isn't easy for you to think about it, but try to remember something else about that moment, or when you were running away. Anything can help us, even if it seems insignificant.
I don't know. It's all like in a fog.
You were walking down the street. Did you notice anything before he attacked you?
No, nothing.
You didn't see anything or hear anything?
Actually, I knew the side street wasn't empty. I heard somebody talking, but when I looked, there was nobody there. So when somebody grabbed me, I completely froze.
Did you understand what they were talking about?
Not at all. But there were two voices. Two of them waiting for me there.
Two voices. Okay. I'm trying to think in my mind who I've talked to so far is German. I can't remember if the scribe was German. Can you try to think more about what happened in the attack?
It's difficult, I understand.
Probe?
But I need you to think hard one more time. Aside from those voices and the empty street, what else do you remember?
I didn't hear him at all.
And then he grabbed me.
And nothing else? Did he grab your hair?
Well, no. He grabbed me by the throat right away and squeezed. Just for a moment, but I still had a big bruise round my neck for weeks. Barton said the man must have had a terribly strong grip, like a miner or swordsman.
Okay. Miners. Or swordsmen. Do I know? Have I talked to any of those type of people? I haven't, have I? Right, we've got Minstrel, William, who wasn't suspected at all, in my mind. Priest. It's neither of those, is it? Scribe, I guess, is neither of those either. I don't think he had a sword, did he? I wouldn't have thought it'd be someone who's good with it anyway. Someone at the hole, right? There was some sort of thug that beat him in like a fisticuff match, and I don't think he would have been very strong. I'm not sure who this could be at the moment. I don't feel. Could be wrong. What was it like working in the hole? You walked home from the baths at night? Wasn't it Father Prokop? I heard William liked pretending to be a spy. Was this the person you got into an argument with Father Prokop? I don't feel like it was him, but we could do that to maybe probe for some more, maybe. A bit sensitive, possibly. She's defensive of him.
Couldn't it have been Father Prokop?
Father Prokop?
That's not the right person.
I don't know him.
He's pretty old. He preaches in the Church of St. Peter and St. Paul.
I don't know him. And if he's an old man, how strong could his grip
I'm just
really
going through
be?
suspects with you. That's what we're doing. Okay, never mind. I heard William likes pretending to be a spy. Yeah, I don't feel like there's any point talking about him either, really. Yeah, you walked home from the baths at night. It's just confirmation of why she would do that.
You walked home from the baths at night?
Risky.
What's so odd about that?
Really?
Well, at night, the baths are...
Ah, right. I went there after closing. I always brought the girls a pitcher of wine or ale and took a bath while they drank it.
Ah. So that's why you had the empty pitcher you hit him with?
Right. I went there regularly. Every week.
The same way every time?
Aye, always the same way.
Yeah, premeditated.
Shortest one. I didn't want to stay out too long at night.
And who knew that you went by yourself to the baths?
Well, everyone from the tavern, I reckon. I didn't hide it.
Yeah, the guy has obviously scouted out her path too for a while to know where she would be. What was it like working in the hole? I guess maybe could find out if someone's a bit horrible to her.
What was it like working in the hole?
Any suspects?
I earned a few groschen, that I did. But I often had to grit my teeth.
How so?
Every single day I had to put up with their lewd remarks. Rich or poor, everyone wants to grope a girl. People, well, us girls have to watch out. We can't just put up with it, and sometimes we have to be tough, especially in a place like the hole. But you can't overdo it either. That's no good.
How so?
Because if you smile at them nicely, then sometimes they leave a groschen, or even two. You have to keep a balance. To look friendly, but unavailable.
Yeah, anyone in particular that bothers you?
You said that rich or poor, they all like to grope girls. Like who?
Truth be told, the hole isn't exactly a good place for a rich man, but young von Groll used to go there for a while.
Is that so?
Second time.
Did he talk to you?
That name's popped
He
up.
smiled at me a lot, so I smiled back, but beyond a few groschen, there was nothing more to it. Then this thieving wench started hanging around him and... Oh, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's where the name popped up.
That servant of his didn't like it, tried to drive her away, and so the young lord stopped bringing him with him.
Von Groller had a servant with him?
Aye, a pudgy fella, well-dressed, but had a mean face. He never said a word or smiled, or even said thank you.
Okay. I mean, why would he then, right, if he swear to shit? I mean, maybe if he had his head bashed by a pitcher, I guess. It's a shame she didn't just say he was German. Wasn't it Mole? What, the barkeeper? Why didn't you come back? How are you now? I don't feel like I really need to know anything else. I feel like I've got everything here.
I reckon that'll be all.
I'm sorry I'm not able to help
I feel like you've helped a fair
You
bit.
don't need to apologise.
Thank you. Could I ask you for a favour?
No.
If it's in my power.
When you catch that bastard, would you please let me know? So I can finally stop being afraid.
I'll stop by if I can.
That means no. Unless you promise to give me some money, because that is my only motive for doing this case. I'm not doing it out of the goodness of my heart. Okay, so one more place. G, right? Which is the woman she was just talking about who'd been hanging around with Van... What's his fucking face? Who whose name has popped up a couple of times, but he might just be like a cheeky lord. He could be his servant, though, maybe, if he's got a bit jealous. Or maybe the lord might be able to pick up ladies or whatever. I guess go back to Billini again and go southwest, right? Learn about the thief's fate, Zdenna. That's the one I thought maybe this girl was. Alright, what is this? Just a house? Rapstein.
Whoa.
Estate? I just stand outside very creepily for a few hours until they look out their window, opening their curtains, and see me wave. Housemaid. Am I allowed in? Hide hand. Don't shut the door. Okay, we're talking to millers. This is a miller. Oh, this is a hide hand. Pint. Was I told of a pint?
Are you Pint?
I am. Why?
I'm looking for Zdenna.
I don't know any Zdenna.
Sternad said something different.
You're a friend of Sternad's, are you?
Who was Sternad? I can't remember. This is what I said, right? New day. New stream. New recording session. Can't remember who that is. I don't really know him. Or disagree, I guess. Maybe it would be nice to get on his nice side.
God forbid. That's all I need. A friend like that bastard. But he was the only one who really knew Zdenna.
You're right there. Zdenna was always cursing him. He was as lazy as a pig, but always wanted his share.
So you knew Zdenna? Can you tell me anything about her?
I know Zdenna all right, but she ain't been here in some time. Why are you looking for her? What do you want from her?
Murder her.
I'm looking for a... Back in the city, they think she's either dead or run off somewhere. And you're the last person to see her before she went missing.
Kurva.
So what can you tell me about her?
What can you tell me about Zdenna?
She always had it hard. She lost her parents and her home as a child. She had to learn to take care of herself.
And what about Sternad? How does he fit into this?
Sternad was her guardian angel, as she used to say. If she hadn't been thieving with him, she probably would have ended up a whore. But by sharing with him, she could do what she wanted.
Uh-huh. I'm surprised she stuck with him as long as she did.
This guy had a fight with at the hole, is it?
She had a hideout somewhere nearby. That's why she'd come to me with her loot, before they taxed her on the spot. And the last time she was here, she said one more haul like this, and she'll be able to go wherever she wanted, to Prague or Vienna.
I heard she wanted to sell you some valuables. Is that true?
Oh, aye. She had a good haul, no rubbish. Mostly jewelry, rings, one signet ring with a coat of arms and everything. She left it all here. I paid her a pretty sum of coin.
Oh.
It was a good thing she had a basket with her, otherwise she couldn't have carried it all.
And what about that signet ring? Do you still have it?
She didn't sell me the ring. She wanted to keep it. Said it'd bring her luck someday.
Annoying, because he would have had the house thingy. What's it called? The call of arms. The arms. What's it? What's it fucking called? Name of arms. Whatever. Right? Like Harry Potter house. Do you know what kind of ring it was? Where did she go from here? No, it sounds like she's gone to like fucking Prague or something. Yeah, can you maybe describe what the picture is?
Do you know what kind of luck she meant? Did you recognise
Yeah.
the signet on the ring?
No.
No.
I didn't recognize that signet. But all the while, Zdenna was giggling to herself. I reckon she had her eye on another mark.
Where did she go next from here? You said she had a lot of coin on her.
Coat of arms.
She did. She also had a feeling someone was following her. Someone on a horse.
Oh, no.
Someone followed her on a horse from Kuttenberg. Did she say what he looked like?
She didn't. At first, she thought it was some wealthy lord out for a ride. But he held back. Never passed by her and...
And did you see him? Did he come all the way here?
No. But Zdenna thought he would show. She even left her scarf here and paid some girl to walk around with it to make it look like she was still here.
And then where'd she go?
She wanted to go the back way, through the woods, so nobody could follow her. Past the woods is a road and a ford across a stream. Next to it is a huge boulder. When it rains, the water can rise fast. The road goes on to Kuttenberg.
Well, if it leads back to the road and there was really someone following her, I reckon if they saw she was long in returning, they could have waited for her at the ford, no?
Fuck! That's quite possible. I made a point of looking, but I didn't see any riders that day. So I forgot about it.
her body in the water. Do you still have the scarf? Could it have been Father Procop? Could William have been following her? I think I would just go and find out, no? Why do we still need to know about the scarf? Is that helpful at all?
Is Dennis' scarf? Do you still have it?
Aye. I wanted to give it back to her the next time she came.
Will you give it to me?
Ah!
I'll try having my dog track her down.
Smart.
All the same to me. Here you go. But it's been a long time. I don't know if it will help.
Good job I did that. Okay, bye.
Well, I'll go and check out that ford. Maybe I'll find something there.
I hope you don't. Farewell.
Okay, bye.
I'm
Yeah, I
sorry.
reckon she was killed there.
Pardon me.
What am I doing here? I'm helping in a murder investigation, dick. Right, Matt. Where? Where are you? Wait. Right, I have something for you. Come on. Track.
Track.
Yes.
Right.
Do it.
Go away, you.
Good boy.
That's more like it, you troublemaker.
What's he doing? That's pebbles. I'm not looking for pebbles, Matt. Okay. Actually, you know what? You know what? Have I done that too soon? How far have I got to go? I've got to go here first, right? Maybe I should have waited. Right. I can still do it again, right? If I wanted to.
Mutt.
Oh, shit. Really? Alright, fuck it. Follow Mutt all the way from here. Great. Great stuff. Idiot. Why did I do that? Come on, boy, we're here now. Please show me something that isn't just on the marker. Right? Does that make me waste my time? There's fucking dead bodies here.
That ford Pike was talking about.
Shit, where'd he go? Okay.
We should take a look around here.
Blood! Don't wander up to that, mate. Please don't just wander up to that. Okay. Look. Oh. I was looking the wrong way. Why am I looking over there? Alright, follow him up. The quest marker is pointing me in another direction, boy. Just saying. Also, I can't remember if this is actually the person I'm looking for, or this is another girl. Are you barking up the tree? Or in the bush? Open. You found cobwebs, mate. Thanks. Yeah, thanks for that. Oh, shit, okay. Right, is this the girl I'm looking for, or is this the decoy?
Poor thing. She didn't get very far.
Right, didn't she say she gave Scurf for a random girl?
For a long time. At first glance, this body isn't as mutilated as the others.
Alright, do a whole check, Henry.
Unfortunately, I can't tell if somebody strangled her like the others.
Hmm.
She's been lying here too long for that, but her head is smashed in. Either the murderer hit her with a rock, or dashed her hard against the ground. She must have put up a fight. Or maybe he lost his patience.
Also?
Oh, she's all stuck to her clothes. They're torn up, but I don't see any cuts. The rips are odd. Like someone was looking for something.
Maybe he realised it wasn't the girl he was looking for, right?
Oh, I can't make much out by now. But it seems as if the fingers on her right hand are broken. Did the murderer torture her? Or was he trying to get something out of her hand?
The ring?
Oh, my God. Oh, something fell out of her. A signet ring.
Fell out of her?
That must be the one she stole. How did it get inside her? Did she swallow it herself? Or did the murderer shove it in there? Was she trying to hide it? Or was it punishment for stealing? Well...
This is the dinner.
But what does it all mean? I'd say she put up a decent fight, and the killer had to improvise. And that's about all I can find out. She's probably been lying here a few weeks. But that ring is a good lead.
Yeah, we identify what is the signet, right? Which I guess is why we need the other guy's help. I guess maybe things went a bit haywire with her because she grew up rough on the streets, right? It seemed like she had a bit of wits about her compared to the other girls. So go back to Lemire, and this is where we find out he's the killer because it's his ring. Scene of an ambush. See a man bending down ahead. This is not the time. Oh, for fuck's sake. Come on, guys. I've got important business to be doing. Fuck's sake. I'm not interested, all right? Calm down.
I saw nothing.
Yeah.
I was never here.
I don't care. Yeah, no, but I want to go past, okay? So let me go. All right? It's your guy. You know, your kill. It's fine by me. I'm not interested. No, look, I just walked past you. If you change your mind, fine. It's up to you. If you wish to die, I will oblige. Good boy. Anything good? Or no? 728 is not too bad, I guess. Is that the best thing to be taken here? Sure. Okay, try again, please, Henry. Go to Lemire. Might be able to solve it. Now, right? Point us towards ring owner. I reckon it's maybe the van, whatever his face. Someone rich, right? Who's gonna be having a signet ring. He's actually inside for once. Okay. Yo, Lemire, I have news. I actually do need your help. I know I told you to piss off. Hey, talk to me, mate. Where is he going? Yo! I found out more about those murders.
I found out some interesting things about those murders. Just like you said.
That's wonderful news. But wait a while. I promised Katherine we'd wait for her.
You know Katherine?
Oh.
She came to see me soon after you did, and started asking me questions. Just like you.
Will you send for her?
Okay.
So, we're all here.
I hope nobody else shows up. How did it go?
I reckon I've found out all I can.
And do you know who the murderer is?
Not exactly, but I have a few ideas.
I've asked around a bit, and I have my own suspicions.
Is that so? See, I was trying to recall some more details, and I had someone come to mind as well.
I didn't do all this for nothing, did I?
Well, I...
Spit it out, Lemire.
Well, who do you suspect now?
Well...
No.
I'd say William did it.
No.
The minstrel.
No.
You can't be serious. He's innocent.
Guy's an idiot.
Uh-huh. And who do you think it was?
Prokop.
No.
I'm sure of it.
Nah.
No. Really? That's impossible.
Are they the only two guys?
It couldn't have been him.
So I see we disagree. Too bad. We could have been done with it quickly.
Well, who do you think it was then?
Are these already suspects?
Sure. First, I'll tell you what I found out, and then it might be easier for us.
Go on then. Starting with who?
Oh, I guess we go down the list.
Let's talk about Yarka, the one raised by Father Prokop.
What did you learn about her?
I can't remember. Both these things, yeah, sure. She was raised by Prokop.
Prokop didn't just raise her out of the goodness of his heart. He was actually her uncle.
Really? But he still could have killed her.
I don't think
His
so.
own relative.
Why not? He's a priest. I'm sure he knows the story of Cain and Abel.
Yeah, but I don't think he was able to do it. He's quite old, wasn't he? She served the Von Grau family. Yeah, and I feel like maybe it was the lord of this thing. This is probably where the signet ring's from.
Yarka started working for the Von Grolla family, where she remained until her death.
I was there to ask whether she'd given them any trouble, but they said she was always thorough and reliable.
Ah, so what's the story with Von Grolls?
A very wealthy and important family. The mother is quite devout, known to spend a lot of time in prayer. Old Von Grolla's been sick for years. Can't even get out of bed.
So, who runs affairs?
That would be young Schindel.
Is he German?
They say he's quite successful.
That's all I was able to find out.
You still found out more than I did.
Could I
But
find
it's
out
not
more?
enough. We still don't know who the killer is.
Yeah, I've not finished, okay? I still got more info. I managed to find Stanya.
I managed to find Stanya.
Alive? You found her alive?
I did. Alive and well. Hiding with the charcoal burners.
So, she's not one of our victims?
No.
She is. She just managed to escape the killer. She said she was attacked on her way home from
Oh,
the
right,
baths.
of course.
She heard somebody talking in a side street, but it was empty. But when she walked by, someone grabbed her by the throat and started strangling
Which
her.
is very helpful.
How did she manage to get away?
She was holding an empty pitcher, and she smashed the killer in the face with it. He either got startled or hurt, but he let her go.
Did she get a look at him? Did she take his eye out or something?
No, she didn't stop to find out. Just ran. Which is probably why she survived.
And what about the blood in the bedroom?
She cut her hand on the broken pitcher. She didn't stay in her room for long. She was still so scared that she grabbed her things and ran off to her beloved charcoal burner.
Oh my god, look at all this. Yeah, I don't recall her saying she hit him in the face, but that's a good clue if the person's now got a facial scar from that mark. Someone was waiting for her?
She said she returned from the baths in the evening regularly. And somebody knew exactly which way she would take and where to wait for her.
You mean someone followed her beforehand to figure out where to ambush her?
Who knew that she went to the baths?
Apparently everyone in the tavern. She didn't hide the fact.
I guess we're going straight down this, are we? It most likely wasn't Mold the innkeeper. No, I don't feel like it was him. Why would it be him? The murder was terribly strong.
According to Stanya, the murderer had a terribly strong grip. Her neck was bruised for almost a month.
Doesn't almost every man have a strong grip?
Depending on what they take in hand every day. A tankard, a quill, or a hammer.
Except none of our suspects are miners or blacksmiths, eh?
I wouldn't say I had a very strong grip, for example. It most likely wasn't Mold. No. The murderer said something. Oh yeah, spoke in German.
According to Stanya, the murderer didn't say a word the entire time.
That's strange, right? I'd expect him to at least call her a whore.
The only word he uttered was when she smashed him in the face with the pitcher. He said Scheisse.
So, we're looking for a German?
Even I say Scheiße sometimes.
Oh, that's true.
I'm not German.
I do as well. That's very true. Fuck. There are two people in the alley. Oh yeah, there's two.
Besides that, she also recalled hearing two voices in the alley.
It is the Lord guy and his servant.
So we have a witness. Now, just to find him.
Or an accomplice. If I remember correctly, the other one must have seen the whole thing, right? And he didn't go to report it.
Very true. It's Van Gogh and his assistant. Stanya doesn't know Prokop.
I asked Stanya if she knew Prokop.
Right.
She said no.
Maybe she just doesn't remember him. Or he gave a different name.
It's not those guys.
I don't think Father Prokop is the type to frequent the worst tavern in Gutenberg.
It's not William either.
Stanya admitted that she knows William. He flirted with her and tried to get to know her better.
Didn't he do that with all of them?
Nothing came of it.
And that's probably why I wanted to kill her. And likely rape her before that.
He's just a ladies' guy.
Perhaps, but Stanya doesn't think so. She's sure it wasn't William. And no matter what they say about him, in her eyes, he's a good lad.
He seems like, what's his face from The Witcher 3, right? He's just likes to sing. Women are attracted to him, and he gets around a lot. I feel like he just tries it on with everyone. If one denies him, he would just go to another, right? That's what he seemed like to me. That's all that Stanya told me.
And that's all that Stanya told me.
I'm so glad that girl is alive.
Me too. At least someone's had a little luck. Does she want to come back, or will she stay with the charcoal burners?
I don't think she'll come back. She's so scared now they'll come back for her, she doesn't even leave the house. I managed to find Zdena.
You found her? Is she alive too?
No.
Unfortunately, she's dead.
And where did you find her?
Pretty far away. Near the mill she used to sell things at. Someone caught her in the forest when she was coming home with a load of coin and killed her. I reckon she put up a hell of a fight. So the killer got nervous and ended things quickly.
So he didn't strangle or mutilate her?
Not quite.
She'd been lying in the woods for a long time, so I couldn't really tell. But he definitely didn't hack her up like the others.
She pulled off a big robbery, yes, including his ring, which I guess we're going to include here.
Judging by what her accomplice said, she robbed someone good. She had so much jewellery on her, she could hardly carry it. And what's odd is when she was murdered, the killer left her basket of valuables behind.
Oh, shit.
So I reckon he didn't kill her for the money.
Oh, fuck. Did they? I could have took that. Oh, balls. I guess maybe that's where the marker would have pointed me to, rather than when the dog went. Oh, for fuck's sake. Zdena was followed by a rider, yes.
She said someone followed her on horseback from Gutenberg. She tried to lose him, but apparently wasn't able to.
On horseback? I don't suppose she described him, did she?
Only as a wealthy type who never got too close.
That doesn't fit in with the previous murders.
Prokop argued with Zdena. Zdena tried to rob a von Groll. Yes.
Zdena tried to rob young von Grolle.
This is who I think he is.
It's possible she succeeded.
Von Grolle? Yarka worked for them, didn't she?
Ah, that whole family is suspicious.
Assumptions. Nothing more.
I'd say it's pretty obvious. Why else would I have found that ring on her?
They just left the ring by her body. That's odd, isn't it?
It wasn't by her body. It was inside of it. I don't know if she swallowed it herself or someone shoved it in her.
Ah, that's awful. But I can't say it surprises me.
I would say that is a bit of an odd thing to do, though, isn't it? If it was your ring, to not take it with you and instead leave evidence there, and not just leave it there, but your ring, and shove it in her throat. It's sort of like a message, or setting her up, and setting the guy up instead, maybe. It could be the servant, I guess. Like if you like the Lord so much, you know, here's the ring down your throat. Prokop argued with Zdena, but they weren't these one's family. No.
Father Prokop came looking for Zdena and nearly cursed her on the spot.
What did he have in common with a thief?
I can't remember.
He had also looked after her, but unlike Yarka, she ended up on the street, and he took it badly. My mouth is starting to hurt from all this blabbering.
So are my ears and head.
Come now, we're nearly there. We just need to find our suspect. So, Henry, who do you think did it?
I think it's the fucking Lord. I suspect one of the von Grolls, yeah.
I suspect one of the von Grollers.
What leads you to think that?
Are you sure it wasn't William?
Yeah, it's not him. It's not him. Well, wait. I feel like maybe it's all of these things, isn't it? Zdena robbed him, so the ring was found on the body, which is, I guess, is number one evidence there, not like a suspicion.
Zdena robbed von Grolle.
That's true.
It's all coming together, isn't it?
Oh, we are just like saying like one-liners. Because the other thing I was going to say is that there were two guys in the alleyway of the one that got away, right? Which one was that? Was that Sharko or the other one?
Yarka was their maidservant until she started rebelling, right?
Yes. Do you think she was rebelling because of someone in particular?
Perhaps the young lord?
That's possible.
It could be the suitor, right? Yeah, because there's a rich guy who's a suitor, or the girlfriend, the boyfriend, suspected boyfriend, right, or someone.
Alice had a young and wealthy suitor.
Yeah.
And young von Grolle fits both descriptions.
True. True.
We could be getting somewhere.
It fits. Zdena was followed by riders she thought was the Lord.
Zdena was followed by someone on a horse. Von Grolle could afford a horse.
That's not so sure, is it? And maybe the horse was stolen or borrowed.
But it certainly worsens the case for him. That much is true.
And that's all I can pin on him.
So, do we agree that it was young von Groll?
Well, old von Grolle can't do much now, can he?
So do we really agree that our most likely suspect is young von Grolle?
Aye. I agree.
I don't have a problem with it. Little rich boys are capable of anything. But what are we gonna do about it? Our suspicions aren't enough.
They'll just laugh at us without something more tangible.
At the ring.
So, you want to search their house?
There's nothing else we can do. There must be a clever way to do it.
We have to find some evidence. None of our conjecture is enough. What will we do?
You could sneak in there.
Or break in.
Katherine. That's not necessary.
They're not the same thing.
The young lad wants to learn swordsmanship, and the old one is sick and always calling for a physician.
So I can either pretend to be a sawbones or a swordsman, or break in? That's a lot of options.
Break it.
You're a clever lad. You'll figure it out.
We're still going here. I tell you what, I may have to stop before I even finish tonight. Fuck me. I've got half an hour. Give myself here. Examine young von Groll's room. Infiltrate house. It's right in the middle of town. We're breaking in, clearly. This is the easiest option here for me. I reckon impersonating someone could blag my way there too, really, couldn't I? Probably.
Whoa.
This one? Or the one where two guards are on it? This one? Right? Yeah. Okay. Could I talk? Or just wait? I mean, how long have I got? It's new. So why not just have a little chat first? Sure.
Can I help you?
Is this the house of the von Grolle family?
Yes.
I've come to heal your master. I've come to train Schindel. Why does this one have like a star next to it? I don't want to do those things. Can't I just say I've come to heal the master and then go upstairs and then just like wander off? If I'm looking for a bedroom.
I've come on account of old Von Grolle. I hear he's seriously ill, so I came to offer my services as a healer.
Yeah.
You aren't the first. Why do you think you might succeed?
I'm a big smarty pants. I'm skilled in medicinal herbs. Yes, I can give them some weed. Understand potions? Oh, that's a good point actually though, isn't it? Where would they want what they called like a herbalist or like a scientist or a scholar, right? I reckon maybe potions. Or do you think they both might work? I am more skilled in this one.
I'm skilled in medicinal herbs and their healing effects.
Well,
I'm just blabbing, so either one.
I don't know if I want to let some ordinary herbalist in to see the master.
Yeah, maybe
Ordinary
herbalist.
herbalist? I beg your pardon? What would apothecaries do without our herbs? How would they brew their decoctions? Monks in the oldest monasteries in Bohemia grow all kinds of medicinal plants.
That's true. I lived for quite some time in a monastery myself.
So did I.
And only the most experienced brothers took care of the herb garden there.
That was
My
me.
apologies.
No problem.
Shouldn't have doubted you.
No, you shouldn't have.
That's all right. I expect you're concerned about your master's well-being.
Come inside. But before you begin your healing, speak to the mistress of the house. She can certainly tell you more about what ails the master.
I'd rather not.
Excuse
Okay,
me?
right, we got permission inside the house. I feel like maybe that's all I really want. Right, we're going up, because it's now telling me, I guess, where the mistress is. No, I'm in the house. I don't need to treat him, and I don't care. I'm examining young Von Groll's room, which is K. Oops, console. Actually, his room is on this floor. Shut all doors, so I don't know if at one part of the house won't be allowed in. Oh no, saying now K is up. Okay, sure. Fuck. That's it. Oh, that's very handy. So I feel like I'm not allowed in this one. Oh shit. I didn't wait long enough. But oh, you're kidding.
So
Hi.
it's you. Aha.
Aha. She doesn't care. Okay, good. I guess she didn't catch me in the room, right? I left just in time. Okay. Crouch. I'll do it. Right. This looks dodgy. Why is this like this? Nothing here. The whole place is a mess. The whole place is a fucking mess. This guy just don't tidy up, I guess. That's fine. Just a bit dirty. It's actually good. If he's got evidence here, he might be lazy with it. Try the chest. Anything in here? There's nothing. Trophies from victims. This guy. He still has his trophies. Yeah.
All kinds of brown. I bet it belonged to those dead girls.
Yes.
If this isn't proof, nothing is.
Okay, Henry. All good. Any valuables here? A lord's house, right? Why not have a pilfer? We'll have a look. Of course, we'll have a look. Right? Okay. Sure. Good boy, Matt. Looks like you're guarding the door for me. Okay, let's leave. They'll be a bit confused. They're letting someone to treat the dad, and they've just exited through the front door in about 5 minutes. There's nothing I can do, I'm afraid. Right, Lemire. The thing is, I found it in the chest, and I've taken the evidence with me. If I now, like, accused him, he's going to say, that wasn't in my room, you're lying, right? I was going to use it to try and get like a confession out of him. I've just come from the Von Goods.
I need to discuss that visit to the Von Grollers.
Excellent. Let's find Katherine. You can tell us everything.
Sure, we'll huddle up
You were
again.
right. Something seriously fishy there.
Well, don't keep us in suspense. What did you find out?
You found something there, didn't you? Evidence?
Yes.
Certainly did. In the young lord's room.
What was it?
This. He had it in a chest in his room. Locks of hair. All brown, but all a bit different. They're definitely from those murdered girls.
Hair? That's not enough.
No?
That definitely won't suffice as proof.
Really?
Why wouldn't it? He took them as a keepsake from the dead girls, as a trophy. It was him.
But nobody will believe us. We need more than just hair. A bloody dress or the murder weapon.
To be honest, I don't think we're going to find anything like that. They're pretty careful to cover their tracks.
Damn it. We're fucked. If we at least had a witness.
And what about 3 witnesses at once?
Where are you going to find 3 witnesses when you don't even have one?
I don't yet, but... Look, we're almost certain young Schindel did it. So what if we set a trap and catch him in the act?
And how do you want to do that? I mean, we don't know who he's planning to murder next.
We'll set someone up. Some brunette.
You want to sacrifice some poor girl?
Who do we know?
Nobody's going to get hurt. We'll be keeping our eye on her the whole time.
The only one I can think of is Stanya.
For Katherine.
And I highly doubt that she'd want to risk her life again.
She won't have to. I'll do it.
But you haven't had anything to do with him. He'll see through it immediately. It'll fail.
We'll wait until the lad's out of the house. Maybe we'll dress Katherine up a bit, and she'll go asking for the young lord, father of her child. When Schindel comes home and hears what happened, he'll come looking for her to fix things up.
I'll cause such a scene, they'll be talking about it for years. Then we'll tell them where he can find me, and we've got him.
If you say so. But where can we do it? We can't do it here. They'd figure it out pretty quick.
We can use one of the rooms here in the tavern. It has only one way out. You'll be hiding across the way, and jump out at the right moment. I repeat, at the right moment.
Don't worry. We won't take our eyes off you.
Just let her die. Is she still important, NPC? Oh, we are just going to cutscene it. Good.
Schindel! I need to talk to him! Do you hear me? I have to talk to him about our wedding. I won't be left alone with his child.
What are you screeching about, you ninny? There's no Schindel here. Certainly not for the likes of you.
Do you hear that, folks? He fucks me from all sides. Gets me with child, and now he doesn't want to know me.
This is so unbelievable.
Oh, so a poor woman has to suffer because of a man's lust. As if it wasn't already bad enough before.
This is a bit heavy.
What lies are you spouting, you strumpet?
You tone it down a little.
Schindel never laid eyes on you. Besides, you're too old for him. Nobody will believe your lies.
Old am I? He came to me himself because he wanted a mature woman to breed with. And he never even pulled it out. And he filled me up like a wineskin. Suit yourself. I'll give you some time to think it over. But either you come up with an offer of marriage by evening, or first thing in the morning I'll go to the bailiff. And I'll be damn sure to get justice from him.
Justice. God damn. You laid it on thick, but I guess it worked. Everyone here's a bit dumb. This is a great quest, this. Probably one of the best sides, I think. I'm glad I stopped sort of mid-stream, because it was still gone on for a good decent time, right? This would be a long video. Unfortunately, the things I did before it's not really enough for one, right? So it's an extra like 25 minutes there of other shit as well.
It's open.
Just up my legs.
I've come to talk with you.
Where's Schindel?
Schindel? You wanton whore! Debauching my son! A nanny goat like you! The others were at least young, but you! Oh, Christ, the trials I have to endure! A husband with both feet in the grave and a son who'll fuck anything with a hole in it.
Good job I didn't talk to her.
Slice her up so no one will recognize her, and in case what she says is true, gut her too.
Gutting, is it?
Nice,
I can
Henry.
help you with that.
Yes, we can.
Get that bitch, you fool!
Go on, you want to fight? Shit, do we want to kill him though? Is it fists? Probably don't want to kill him, do we? Oh no, we are. Okay. No, Henry, you already had the sword out. Fuck's sake. Fuck it. Fuck it, Henry. Didn't realise you had the sword out. Couldn't see. Hey, you give up? You give up? Because I can't kill you.
Before I finish you off, I have to ask, why the fuck did you kill them?
I'll tell you, but you aren't going to like it.
Is this the servant?
I'm listening.
Because it's the right thing to do.
What's right about murder?
All those whores had it coming.
It is quite a hypocrite of me, considering the amount of people I've murdered. In my mind, I'm just cleaning up a rival murder off the street so I can murder people myself. and the money is the main thing. I'm just on the job. All those whores had it coming. You know that's not true. Confess how many people you've killed. Mandalina had the last word. I won't kill you. I'll let the law have you. I should kill you here and now. We're not doing that. I feel like we should just let the law have him. Right, and I'll get paid.
Don't worry. I'm not going to kill you.
Job done.
I'll hand you over to the city law.
I'm not worried, I'll have you know. My conscience is clear. They were all nobodies anyways. The bailiff should thank me for cleansing his city of them.
Shut your mouth already.
I should try that one.
Don't make me regret my decision.
Next time I'm done for murder, I'll say you should be thanking me. I'm sure that will work. Okay, go to Katherine.
No, Katherine, we have to take her to the...
Katherine, wait.
What should I wait for? I'm gonna cut that bitch's throat.
How dare you? Hands off, you heretical scum.
Shut up.
I have more questions for her, do I? Do I have more questions for her? I feel like I do. I don't care. I just want my money now. We know it is there. What will we do with her?
What will we do with her now?
Let's take her to the bailiff. She'll get justice there.
We don't have to go anywhere. I'll give her justice right here, right now.
But we can't do that. She has to go before the court. The law must be upheld.
Did you hear her? I mean, she hasn't got her head on straight. And what judgment will there be? She's from a wealthy family. Nothing will happen to her.
Don't you dare judge me. Only God can do that.
Shut your mouth, you sow. You judged and punished some random girls, and now you'll blaspheme like that?
Our Lord directed me. I did it through His will.
Do you hear that? And you want to let her live?
But that's not justice. It's murder. Henry, won't you say something?
I told you, don't you dare judge me. I am a servant of God.
As am I. We have to hand her over to the executioner. I am a bit concerned that maybe she won't be punished because of being a nobleman. At least the other guy, I guess, is quite lowly, so he would be done quite easy, right? But a higher noble-born woman... you know what, Katherine? Go at it.
Lumiere, listen to her. If we don't deal with her ourselves and then they let her go, then... Do you want to have that on your conscience?
But, I mean... How could I live with myself if we kill her in cold blood?
It's quite easy.
I'll show you justice. You're all going to end up in hell.
I know.
Your conscience will remain clear. You won't be the one killing her.
But still, if we don't punish her according to the law, then we ourselves deserve to be punished by the law.
Huh. We aren't the ones walking around the city killing random women. On the contrary, we're making sure no more will die.
You know what? I don't think I have done that.
Wars, hell, Lucifer everywhere, fire and brimstone.
It's just not right.
It isn't right, but it's necessary.
All right. All right. Do it then. But
Do
I'll
it.
wash my hands of it.
Do it. Go on then, Katherine.
No, don't you dare, you hellspawn.
I was going to say, gutter, like the girls. Yeah, absolutely. Nice. I like Katherine. A lot. Reputation lost. With who? The dead body?
Well,
With him?
now someone has to explain everything.
Well, that's your job.
Not me. I'd rather just get out of here.
Yeah, leave me.
I'll explain everything. And you, Henry,
Hmm?
wait for me at home, all right?
Fine.
I'll wait at yours.
Good.
You want to bang?
I hope I don't end up in total disgrace.
Well, this was a lot stranger than I expected. Do you think we did the right thing?
I'm not sure of anything anymore. Not even myself. Can we just be quiet for a while?
Sure, if you want to be.
As you wish.
Okay. Don't need to talk. Who's this? Do all these people see what we did? It's quite busy here.
Still, it was damned odd.
Aye, that it was. Let's go and see Lumia. I wonder how he fared.
Okay. How long have you been standing here for?
Tell us, Lumiere. How did it turn out?
Did it end well? Oh, we're not going to get into trouble now, are we?
It ended well, and I didn't even tell anyone about you.
And what did they say to you? About the murderer and the body?
What do you think? They were shocked. And Thaddeus still tried to weasel out of it, but it didn't work.
That's good, the dirty swine.
Then he tried to blame everything on Mandalina, but that didn't help him. If not for him, none of those girls would be dead.
So? They're gonna break him on the wheel?
He'd certainly deserve it. But I think they're more likely to hang him quietly, to keep people from talking about how a murderer was running around and nobody noticed.
Exactly what they did to a noblewoman.
If they had tried more, then maybe...
But he'll be dead, and we'll finally have some peace and quiet. For which I am terribly glad.
Justice has been done, right? What will you do, guys? I don't care.
Do you think we could have done better?
Everything can always be done better. But most important is to do it well and quickly.
Katherine is right. I'll still be kicking myself. Maybe to my dying day. But none of us did anything bad.
That's not entirely true.
I'm talking about innocent people. No more girls died because of you.
For now.
And that's good.
It is. These guys have no idea that they're sitting across from a homicidal murderer. What will you do? I do need to ask these things. You know what? I will interest in what Catherine's doing because I don't know if this is her goodbye or she's going to be continuing with the main stuff.
And what will you do, Katherine? Will you stay here?
My work isn't done yet.
Right.
I have to work in the tavern here and then we'll see. Maybe I'll find work elsewhere.
Cool.
And what will you do now? Will you go back to the town hall, Lumiere?
It's true I've made amends in the eyes of the law, but I probably won't go back now. Maybe better to write something about it. Who knows?
Won't you go back to drinking?
No, it didn't help anything, did it? If I had just persevered instead, I should have pitied those girls, and not myself.
Don't fret. It was a terrible mess and all three of us had to put our heads together.
Yes. You helped me when I was in need.
Oh,
I didn't even know it. Maybe I'll just keep helping as long as I can.
Okay, good for you.
Helping others is the best thing a person can do in this world.
Is it?
Let's go our separate ways.
Money?
Thank you, lad.
Money?
You prevented future murders, and you also saved me. And for that, I will be eternally grateful.
How grateful?
I thank you both. Without you, the devil knows how it would have turned out.
Here you are, as a keepsake. And perhaps as a reward. And if you ever pass by, look us up.
Yes. Here is a reward, Henry. And Lumiere, we shall certainly meet again.
Okay. You're both giving me rewards, because the keepsake sounds like a dodgy reward. He's giving me a shield and 225 groschen. Right, I guess he gave me a shield and a groschen from her. Okay, fine, whatever. Not really all that much. Is it? Really? But fine. Let's go through perhaps some perks. No, I have none. Okay, cool. Job done. That's a good quest. That was fun. And I'm not quite sure really how I could spin it in a way. To be honest, that was evil, if maybe fucked up, but I was quite enjoying actually doing it. So it's always the trouble, I guess, with a blind playthrough, wanting to experience things as well as trying to put a spin of being a dick / evil bastard onto it. Most of the time, it's just a bit about flavour and RP. I feel like maybe go talk to some other plonker outside, Cuttenberg, right? Don't come back in here. I could do maybe next time. I don't know. I'll figure out next time. I have a little think what I want to do. That was quite a long side, wasn't it? So maybe we could do some main. Maybe.